You know that. If
sorry to hear that.
they didn't have any other times for before the podcast today, so
Yeah.
I seen it in standard too, because I just came from Tennessee yesterday. It was my 30th birthday, so I seen
Oh
it.
my
Yes,
goodness.
sir.
30th birthday, happy birthday, yes sir. What you do? You went to Nashville?
Jesus, your knees good, nigga? You good?
What was Gettysburg, whatever. We went to the cabin.
Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
Did you go to the theme park?
Dollywood? No, we was gonna go, but they closed on Thursday. It's like, what the fuck?
I went to Dollywood. That shit was fire.
Dollywood was alright. They got a lot of cool shit around that
They
place.
used to have the world's biggest, longest wooden roller coasters. They used to have something I forgot.
I went to a Cracker Barrel down there. Like, I know
Did she really
ancestors
open that
mad
shit,
at
or she
me.
just bought it? Like,
Nigga, you know
Gotta do
damn
some
well that
research
she
on
just
that
put
as
her name on it. She don't give a fuck about that.
I gotta do some
I
research
went to
on
a
that.
Cracker Barrel.
She look like a fucking blow. Hey, more chocolate.
1 play, 2 play, 3 play.
What was that?
My bad. I'm looking at this one-time soundboard.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Yeah.
So one time
That's crazy.
Bitch, I'm gay.
Paul's Dream.
I
Paul's Dream.
hope we not
Paul's
live.
Dream is one of my favorite themes of
No,
all
we
time.
not.
Definitely live.
Nigga, what is
Oh,
who?
we are.
1 play, 2 play, 3 play.
Hey, did y'all like Monkey Man?
Hold
It
up,
was straight.
hold up,
Yeah, it was good.
Hold up,
Yeah, I
hold
like
up,
Monkey
hold
Man.
up, hold up, hold the fuck, hold up.
Whose mic is that?
Hold it down. Rewind that.
Can I be heard? Can I be heard right now? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's using his good mic. Finally.
Hey,
Yes,
man. We fucking live. I look to the drive-thru right now. I got get 10 people
Appreciate
real quick. Hold up. Would you be
Oh,
mad if I got extra barbecue?
On the podcast and working the fries at the same time.
Would you be mad if I got
Would you pretty
would you be mad
please
if I
give
got
me
some
more
sour sauce?
napkins?
Would you cry if I asked for napkins? Would you cry if I asked for straw?
What? Hey, yo.
In Korea.
Would you
woman
mind
is
if I had
crazy.
3 more ketchup, please?
Would it be okay with some?
Can I pretty please get
Yeah,
no
yeah.
surprise?
I feel like y'all want me to talk to y'all polite. I think that's what it really is.
I feel like Alex flick his hair
Can I
every time
pretty
he orders
please
his drive.
put a cherry on the top?
I do have to
some
get my hair on my
fries?
waist so I can see the menu. But what's wrong with that?
Let me get a
Hey man, we back, man. Movie Guys Podcast, episode 41. Niggas is officially middle aged now. 41 episodes.
Let's go. We up there with
Yes,
Tick
sir.
now.
Yeah, chicken.
Oh,
chicken.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the Unk podcast now. Unk podcast. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, come on, bro.
He's my.
Back.
Oh my god.
Pissed him off.
You gonna make that nigga take that road trip?
Before we get into anything, we got a full house for y'all tonight. Got a couple guests. Supposed to be one other guest, but this dumbass nigga, he's in the theater right now. He already seen the movie. He went to go see it again.
Larry.
Long haired Larry.
Hey yo, who's licking their controller analogs right now? Who is it?
Oh shit, you can hear that?
Then we got Alex.
This nigga sitting on his fight stick.
My fault. Hold on.
But look though, then we got Alex, the nigga who.
What's up?
You know what I'm saying? He be missing, he be MIA, but he show up to BG shit every week. He be on BG shit every week.
This nigga treat Whippoorwill more than his own, better than his own.
But look,
what did SpongeBob say? 2 marshmallows, count them. 2, count them. Yes, sir.
Let's talk about it.
Hold on, but this was crazy.
You treat the podcast that don't know shit.
Wait,
better
but
than
this was crazy, Red Pit. This was crazy, Red Pit. He didn't have a Borderlands review for us, but he had one for BG though. He had one for BG.
Shit, crazy.
He had one for BG. So that's what's crazy. So we go.
Hey, when you real talk, when you got equity in the company, you can come and go as you please. I ain't gotta clock in. I got equity, my nigga. Like,
no, so this what we gonna do. You gonna give your review again for Borderlands for our fans, for our people.
And make it funnier, nigga. And make it
our
funny.
fans are Weapon Wheel fans. They already heard it.
And make it funny, nigga. We want to laugh.
And that's actually not true. Actually, we do have some of our own people. Actually, that's not true.
Dance, monkey dance, nigga.
But anyway,
bro.
And you better do a backflip.
We're gonna get to it, but look, I got a few topics. I'm sure some of y'all might give me some topics I ain't write down. There's a few topics I've seen that I just didn't really give a fuck about. But if y'all want to talk about it, we can do that. And we got a couple reviews. Obviously, the big one is Alien. Romulus. We'll get Alex's Borderlands review. Alex also saw Cuckoo. We get his review on that.
Oh, I did see Cuckoo. Yeah.
Mafia saw Cuckoo. I want to get his thoughts on that. And then I think Saint saw a few different movies. He can speak on whatever he wants to. Before we get into that, though, let me see. I added a little, little intro for the show. I want to see if y'all could hear it though. Let me see. Hold on. I got it on the OBS, but I don't think y'all be able to hear it in Discord. I think only the people watching will be able to hear it. Let me see if I can play it in Discord though. Hold on.
You made a song?
Just a little something, you know what I'm saying? Well, hey, what's the name of the podcast, Alex?
Movie Guys?
Movie Guys? Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me see this. Let me see.
Are you guys privy to something that I'm not fucking privy to?
The bot
must be surprised.
Is the bot in here? The bot ain't
in
here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Movie Guys.
All right, hold on.
This is awkward.
Get a review and catch a reel. Movie Guys.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm hungry. I should.
Bro, I cannot wait for Black Myth Wukong next week, bro. Oh my god.
Do y'all still hear my controller?
That shit. They said that shit. Yeah.
Damn.
I'm telling y'all, man, Warhammer gonna be the sleeper.
Yeah, it is. That shit. They said that shit performed bad on PC, so I guess it's gonna perform even worse on PS5. Nigga.
No, I just need the day one patch. We gonna be straight.
Oh, you still living for? You still?
Nigga, I'm buying that shit regardless. Ain't nothing else out to play, bro.
Dude, I can't wait to see you complain about this game. I can't wait.
I'm gonna have fun. Movie Guys. Pretty good.
Can I please get some extra napkins?
Oh yeah.
So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start with the topics, then we're gonna get to the reviews. Obviously, first we gotta do the intros. So that being said, let's start with our guests. Let me start first with my boy Red Rum. Go ahead, introduce yourself, brother, and let the people know what's going on with you, brother.
What up, though? Just came back from Tennessee, celebrating my 30th birthday. Seen Alien Romulus yesterday. I've seen it in standard, but I'm gonna take my father this weekend to go see it in IMAX.
Yes,
and I'm here. Thank you for having me.
Shout out to Active Dads. Let's go.
And happy birthday, by the way.
Like 70, nigga.
What?
Yeah, just like 70, 80, nigga.
My dad is 60 years old, bitch.
Talk to this nigga.
Oh my god.
So when the first Alien came out in '79, he was going into high school.
Talk heavy to this nigga.
I'm just asking.
Happy B-Day, Red Rum.
I feel like being
hostile. Coming on. By the way, we still got to run the fade on college football. I did not forget.
I rode through Columbus. I was looking for you. 75 straight down to Tennessee, ride through Columbus. I was looking for you.
You was in my city. Yeah. Next time you come down, you gotta check in. Just make sure you do that.
Checking in Columbus, Ohio.
You gotta check into a mud hole. That's crazy, nigga.
Checking in.
Definitely gotta check in.
You want me to check in at the Horseshoe?
This is what you gotta do. Put a random bowl of ramen in an empty mall's parking lot, and one time go up here.
You gotta snip that shit out.
I ain't gonna brag too much, but just so you know, Red Rum, I did smack up Jack a few times.
Ooh.
Jack was hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? I smacked up Jack. Look, the first time I used Ohio State, of course, and they was crying. Why'd you use Ohio State? You too overpowered. Da, 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 da.
That is. That's the best team in the game.
All right, but Jack supposed to be better than me, so I'm like, okay, cool. So guess
wait, ain't
what?
you from Ohio? Why wouldn't you be able to use your state's team?
Thank you, Alex. But this was crazy, right? I ran it back. I picked Kansas. He got mopped up. It was bad. It was bad. It wasn't as bad as the first game, but it was still bad. So shout out to Jack Move. But yes, sir, appreciate you coming on. And then we got another guest, my boy Docs. What's going on, Docs?
What's good, y'all? Docs Brando on YouTube. I'm just chilling, just trying to knock out these movies. And I'm about to talk to Say on the side about kind of lying on bike riders, but that's another issue.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go, bro.
Oh shit.
Hold on, wait. You a Bike Riders fan, Docs?
No. Saint was pushing.
Oh yeah. No, you right.
Yeah, he gave it a 10 out of 10.
You right.
I stand on it. I still stand on it.
You're right. I had it backwards.
Hold on, you thought
I'm not
that nigga was
changing.
that cute? You thought Tom Hardy was that cute? You gave it a 10 out of 10. I don't know.
Brother. My inner grease came out. We know this.
Don't fucking jean jackets
wash
have you
behind
fooled.
your ears. What the?
Them jean jackets.
I was in the Outsiders that day, brother.
Nigga said my thigh grease got the best of me.
Mid-ass movie, man. Well, look.
Oh yeah, it was cool.
And Saint, give your intro, brother. What's up, Saint?
Oh yes, sir, man. Delayed Saint here. Let's talk about these movies, guys.
All right. And,
bang.
And go ahead, Mafia, with your intro.
We're back, people, for another week. Oh, damn, I already fucked it up. All right, let's keep it simple.
Yes, sir.
Keep it simple.
And Red Pig, go ahead, Red Pig. How you been, dog?
We're doing better, man. Shout out to Alex. Alex keep me happy, man. Yeah.
I'm supposed to post a selfie today, bro.
Me and Alex keep each other happy. Literally, I know.
That's what's up.
I'm supposed to post a selfie. My bad, y'all.
That's what's up.
No.
Alex, your intro. I mean, I can't remember the last time you were on. What intro?
Hey, you know what it is, bro. Peace up, A-Town down. Mr. Polly Pocket himself. I keep a bag full of money in the back so you can just stare at the dick print in the front. Turn me up. Let's keep it cinema.
I think we might have to name the podcast Movie Wheel for him to show up.
Oh my god!
Shit. Movie Wheel, nigga.
Yeah, you see it. And last and least, my boy Tyrek. What's going on, Tyrek?
Fuck you. And this episode is dedicated E-Rock because there's no Marvel topics.
Well.
100 M's.
Only two.
I don't know if you saw the news yesterday or this morning. That shit
one time Jack said play him in Madden.
Madden his ass. Jack knows ass. He don't want to play me in that shit, man.
Madden's not ass.
It's dog shit. But
Jack got about one more hour on that Madden. He been burning 10 hours.
I know, right? I'm gonna just run the ball for fucking 45 minutes.
And then gonna cut off on him.
But yeah, let's start with the topics, man. Let me get to the first one. We're gonna start with some movie topics, and then I guess technically they're all movie topics, but the first one. So we reviewed Borderlands. I don't know if that was the last show. I think it was the last show. Yeah, it was the last show. Borderlands. We reviewed Borderlands. There's been some updates as far as like the box office and all that. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty sad. Borderlands only opened with $8.8 million domestically.
As it should.
The budget was $115 million.
Yeah. Damn.
Yep.
I'm mad it made that much, nigga. I'm mad it made that much.
That's fire. Everyone should be fired who made that movie. So I'm happy.
Y'all seen Take-Two CEO was like, just give it a chance. Just give it a chance, yo.
No way, dog. He said,
he said don't listen to reviews. He can go watch it for yourself.
He can give Cyanide a chance. Fuck that nigga. Fucking about give it a chance.
What's his name? Something.
Did anyone have high hopes for that movie?
No.
Probably fans of the game.
Okay. Man, who's the Borderlands fan in 2024 now? Come on.
I'm a Borderlands fan. I truly thought they might be able to pull it off because of just how much material was there for them to play off of. They just didn't take advantage of any of it at all. But I can get my review when I get back to my crib. I'm like 2 minutes away.
I bet. Hey Alex, what'd you get from McDonald's?
Number 3.
10-piece nugget.
You know what that is?
Number 3. Let me think. Double quarter pounder with cheese.
Yeah.
Lettuce. Did you put lettuce on it?
Hey, this is a sick Negro. This nigga really doing number 3.
According to my calculations.
No. You gotta get the quarter pounder with the Big Mac sauce on it.
He put lettuce.
And
he put lettuce on it.
I know one time closed his eyes and said, hey, let me think.
Wait.
He did Jimmy Neutron shit.
I know he know how the menu look because the number 3 is like it's a little space below the number 2. So I know he went, that's in the middle. That's a double quarter.
Hey Alex, my eyes went back in my head like that nigga from Doom.
Jack, I was right. I was
Oppenheimer and shit.
E-Rock was wrong, nigga. That nigga is a brute. Roland is a brute, nigga.
Brother, not this again.
He's a brute.
Real quick, Alex, you sure you can handle all that meat? That's a lot of meat, brother.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
That's half a pound of meat.
Fat mom.
Arby's.
Let him know. Fat Mark can't do anything.
Is that kid get it on? My fault.
Yeah. Shout out to Borderlands. Probably the worst movie of the year.
Don't fucking say shout out to that shit.
I haven't seen it myself, but people are saying it's worse than Madden Web. So they saying
no.
they saying
yeah. That's what people are saying.
No,
Mafia saying it's not. He's saying Madden Web was worse.
Mafia gave the movie a 6.5. I don't know if we could trust him.
Hell yeah, he did.
That is a failing score.
No, that's not a failing.
He probably gave it a 6 just because it's Sydney Sweeney. I don't know.
That movie that's
the
6
milk
is
tax.
too high for a movie.
The milk tax.
Yeah.
That movie is a failing grade.
Speaking of Sydney Sweeney, where's the picture?
That's a D. That's an F. Nigga,
That brother is starving.
It should be like a 5.
Nah, that's just a 2 out of 10, dog. Can we stop?
It's still better than Madden Web, no matter how you cut it.
So give Madden Web a 0 and give Borderlands a 1.
Well, since we spoke on Borderlands flopping, let's speak on its success. Bad Boys Ride or Die. Bad Boys Ride or Die has passed $400 million worldwide.
Let's go, Will Smith summer, baby.
Oh yeah,
a huge comeback compared to the one that came out before this.
Fuck you, Jack.
Hey, that's real. That's real. Talk to him.
Do y'all feel like it's deserved? First of all, do y'all feel like
great movie?
There's a lot of money, so they're gonna make a sequel. Do y'all want another one?
Someone paying
Yes.
kind of
If they can continue this type, the problem with the third one is my same problem with the first one, bro. Some of that shit a little too serious for me, bro. You gotta mix it up. I'm here to laugh and get the action in. So as soon as you give me that, it's up. So if they can maintain the level of quality, because like the quality of this fourth one is actually insane compared to the other ones. If they can keep that up, it's up. It's up.
Especially those visuals, dog.
That transition was crazy. It was not needed.
Unexpected shit, bro. Go ahead one time.
One money.
You should just die off.
You probably did, nigga.
Hold on, y'all. Wonton unplugging his air fryer.
Oh. But yeah, man, let's
seen Whale Lobster going out of business.
Hey man, the TV the summer of TV wasn't that good, y'all. Not gonna lie to you.
What? Oh, summer? Yeah.
Man.
House of Dragon. What's that show? Still a good show. No, that was
innocent though.
That was still a good show.
That last episode was.
I'm not too mad at it because it's only 4 seasons, and not every season finale is gonna be Battle of the Bastards, dog.
Goddamn, we gotta wait 2 years though.
Yeah, I mean that's the reality of TV, dog. People gotta start getting used to this shit, dog. It's just the way shit is now.
They gotta stop doing that.
I think The Boys was the best show of the summer.
The Boys was really good. Yeah,
The Boys
I think Pursue Innocent is up there.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't care for who died at the end, but I was like, I didn't like how they died. That shit was kind of.
I mean, this is the thing.
You spoiling again?
No, we ain't spoiling. But I feel like with TV, like it's just the way shit is. You're never gonna get them seasons back to back years no more. People are getting that shit out their fucking head. It's same thing with games. You ain't getting that shit every 2 years no more. That shit every 3 to 4, maybe even 5 years. That's the way shit goes now. People just gotta get used to it.
I think the writer strikes fucked up a lot of shit too.
Well, the writer strikes did fuck shit up, but even if the writer strikes didn't happen, dog, this shit was not coming out next. Like,
wasn't Game of Thrones coming out like year after year? Nigga?
Well, that was back when TV schedules was different. That was before.
And the show looked good too.
That was before. That was before streaming, and that was before people got tired of doing the show. It was a different time. That was 20. That's when Breaking Bad was out. When Game of Thrones was out. That was a different. Television was different back then. That was like fucking 15 years ago,
bro. That was a different time, bro. When people really used to watch the same show all at the same time weekly and had to, and if you missed the episode, you're fucked. Oh my god.
Yeah, the streaming was barely a fucking thing back then. Like that shit, even though Netflix was still popular, like they weren't putting fucking TV shows on that shit till in the mid 2010s. They didn't do that shit in the late 2000s, early 2010s like that.
When Stranger Things first hit the scene, holy fuck.
Yeah, that Stranger Things did change. Like that did change the way how people viewed streaming.
Oh, speaking of that,
yeah,
did y'all see that nigga? He look old as fuck with that flat top. They waited too long to start filming this shit. All the niggas about to look old as fuck.
Right, well, there's a time. There's a time skip in the show.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, these niggas look old as fuck. He still got that raggedy ass flat top. They wrong for that shit.
Yeah, I got a feeling this. Well, I don't know for sure. I haven't read anything, but I feel like that's gonna take place like 89, like the end of the 80s.
Yeah. They basically said this show's gonna end in the 90s. That's what the.
It started in the 80s.
Yeah, that shit was in the middle of the 80s.
Yeah. The first season's like 82 or some shit, 83.
Yeah, it was like early 80s.
Still the best season. Yes, sir.
I like the season of Mind Flayer. I like the season of Mind Flayer.
The new season is the best one. The one you ain't watched. The new season is the last one.
Season 4?
I couldn't.
No, the season where the he was melting bitches. That shit was the best one.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Season 1 and 2 are just.
Season 2, I think it was a drop off. It was still good, but I don't.
Boring.
No,
season 2 they had them random niggas that showed up at the end, and then we never saw them again.
That was season 2.
Yeah, remember those random teenagers there, and then we never heard of them again. That's the season people were like, "Damn, it wasn't as good as season 1. It was still good, but I think season 3 and 4 were still like season 1 level quality."
Listen, I'm still scarred about Bob, bro. So I don't know what to tell you, dude.
The dude's brother. Oh yeah.
But no, that wasn't his brother. That was
Samwise. Yeah. Fuck his fucking name, but yeah.
Let me get back to the movie topics. I want to bring up this one. This is a movie topic, but it's also a video game topic. There are 2 new Halloween games in the works.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Trash.
One of the games is made in Unreal Engine 5 and will allow fans to relive classic moments from the films. And I believe that is being made by the developers of the Evil Dead game that came out like 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 new Halloween games. I'm assuming they're going to be similar. I mean, if you play the Evil Dead games, it's very similar to like the Friday the 13th game or like that fucking.
But like it's like asymmetrical. That's the name of it, right?
Right. Yeah. So
but
like, something like that.
I like Halloween. Is it enough to make a movie? I mean, a game out of it? Come on, man. You know,
if you do
not
it
that
right,
kind of game,
it probably would have been better if it was like a Telltale game.
I ain't never understood the appeal behind them fucking games, bro.
I just wanted one like the Friday the 13th game. Like, if I'm being real.
Hey, this leads me to a question. What movie tie-in game do y'all feel like would be fucking fire? I think a Mission Impossible game could actually be kind of cool.
Uncharted, nigga.
They have.
You mean Mission Impossible? Mission Impossible is espionage. That's no, it's not. Uncharted is a treasure hunter.
Metal Gear Solid.
That's not Uncharted.
Just Cause is
I feel like it would be similar.
Mission Impossible.
But I'm talking about like a serious like
I'm talking
story,
about
not like a
nature of it. Like
yeah, but I feel like they could pull it off. Or it'd be like the new 007 game. I guess is essentially what I'm trying to think of.
But I feel like Metal Gear Solid does the same thing. Yeah,
we haven't seen shit about no 007 game. I know that we know they're making it, but like, I don't know.
And this will be first person.
I don't know. That was a rumor. I don't know, but
they're probably.
I feel like Stephen King's It could be a good scary game or some shit. I don't know.
Another Alien game.
Another one of them cheap games.
Bro. I don't know if y'all played Alien Isolation. It's literally top 3 for me. Last generation games.
Is it really that good? One time.
I mean, if you like survival horror, yeah.
What's scarier, that or Alan Wake 2?
Nigga, Alien Isolation is way scarier. Alan Wake 2 is not scary. It's not scary at all.
Shit.
You just be scared about them jump scares.
When you fight that old bitch, that shit was scary. I don't give a fuck what.
Alan Wake 2 not scary. But Alien Isolation, it's a survival horror. Like you literally you have to hide and sneak around from the fucking alien. And if you get caught, nigga, he will chase you. The music get loud as shit. He gonna chase your ass. He gonna eat you. Like that shit's terrifying. Great fucking game though. I love that game. I would love a sequel to that. I don't think they will though, because the devs that make those games, they're owned by Sega, and they make those fucking Total War games. I think.
Yes, sir. Creative Assembly.
Yes, that's them. And I don't think Isolation sold enough for them to do a sequel. Unfortunately,
they was making a new game, but they canceled it. So
yeah,
who knows what it was?
Man, Wonton dug right in his BG bag to get his topic. It's crazy.
What we talking about?
Where do you find this topic at?
On discussing film.
Oh man, you went to BG bag for real. Crazy.
Oh, come on. Don't disrespect those guys like that.
Have to say.
Hey man, I'm better than BG. Okay.
Facts.
But let's get to this next. I mean, first let me see where I want to go. Okay, let's do this one because they kind of flow into each other. So, talking about box office, we reviewed Longlegs a couple weeks back. Longlegs has officially passed $100 million worldwide.
Jeez.
The budget wasn't that big on that movie either, right?
It wasn't.
Clearly
it was
not.
What, 19 million or something. I have to double check.
Clearly not.
For an indie movie, that's insane. That's great.
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck an indie movie for a Nicolas Cage movie. That is fucking crazy because I think Nicolas Cage was also on the producing, wasn't he?
You got a hot dog in your mouth?
Yeah. I was finishing the rest of that quarter.
That shit good as hell. Yeah, that shit good as fuck. Yeah.
But yeah, he I don't know if he was a writer or a producer for that film, but his name was in the credits before it even said. Yeah, that's it. That's not if he can produce shit like that on a consistent basis, that nigga might have a second win, bro.
Hey, third win. Can you hear me?
I mean,
he's been in a lot of smaller movies the last 2 years.
You sound good.
All right, I just hooked up my Wave 3.
Oh, shit, he on the good mic. All right.
I mean,
but yeah, they said the budget was around 10 million. So,
fam, that is 90 fucking million in profit is fucking crazy, bro.
The marketing wasn't even that much. They barely. I feel like the marketing wasn't even
most
that
of their
crazy.
marketing was social media shit.
Fucking tweets and shit. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Longlegs.
How much money it made? Yeah.
I seen it like the previews. I ain't never watched it.
Right,
bro. It's cool. It's kind of different.
Well, I liked it.
Yeah, it's a good slow burn. It's predictable though, and it's not scary.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Damn, nigga, what the fuck was that?
Y'all can hear that?
Your shit crispy as hell. Yeah.
My bad, bro. Hey, let me mute up. Let me mute up.
God damn.
Nigga sound like eight fries in his mouth, dog. What the fuck?
That nigga open.
If y'all don't grab some fries like a velociraptor, y'all not eating fries, right?
I mean, yeah, but I want to hear that shit.
So you're barely grabbing them. Got you.
Nigga, I claw machine my fries. Nigga, I make a little pincher. I grab about. I was thinking like E-Rock, boy. I was going stupid.
Chicken machine. Oh my god.
I mean, these bitches like E-Rock.
Hey, well, hold on.
And that Chuck E. Cheese machine was definitely great.
Hold on, Alex. I'm gonna do a bond. Are you eating on the fucking podcast?
Movie meal podcast. Oh my fuck.
Are you fucking eating on the podcast right
now? Now I'm gonna call it Concession Dick Rider Stand Podcast.
Coming from a nigga that used to swim on a podcast.
In your mouth.
Look at this clown.
They really be Smooth and BG doing that shit, but that's funny.
Nigga, Smooth be having a whole buffet on a fucking podcast, though. This nigga be having a whole layout and shit.
Yeah, the seafood boil.
Smooth have fucking salad. He'll shake up the salad in the mic and shit.
This nigga had a knife and fork and was cutting his steak one day. My dog, we can see you on camera.
That nigga had a lamb gyro. I was like, damn, nigga, is that from Taziki's? The fuck?
Eating crab legs on podcast. He's cracking the crab legs and shit. Hey.
Yeah, he did good in the movie today too. Huh?
Come on,
bro. He definitely. I was like, he like Kid Smooth and my homeboy Dante from college.
Alex, I said the same thing to Rick earlier.
You know Dante?
Dog.
No,
you know a nigga named Dante.
I feel like they wanted Idris Damson but couldn't afford him, or he couldn't do it, so they got somebody that look like him.
They got who they should off the street.
They got Timu Damson interest. You know who they should have got? They should have got the nigga that played the black android in Raised by Wolves. He would have been a perfect robot. He played a robot for 3 fucking seasons.
That's probably why they didn't do it though. It's like he already did it. They like, do something.
That nigga made a video game. He ain't doing nothing else.
Sir, he's actually in House of the Dragons right now. He was just in season 2. I don't know.
Oh, was he? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know
wasn't it Adam? Wasn't it Adam?
Yeah, that's him.
I didn't know Game of Thrones had black people. Oh my bad.
The new
funny,
show,
like,
the new show does.
You seen all these black people in House of Dragons. You go look at the original Game of Thrones. I only remember like 1 or 2.
Man, they smoked them niggas. That's why.
and them black people had white dreads and silver braids and shit.
We were kings.
They definitely made this show more inclusive. You can tell when you watch it. But yeah, back to the topic.
But anyway,
shout out to Nicolas Cage. Speaking of Nicolas Cage, there was a new announcement. He has just been cast to play John Madden in a new biopic Madden movie. The movie's going to be a biopic about his life as a coach in football and all that. But it's also going to showcase how he got involved with making the video game.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
what are you gonna do? Take a photo so he can put his fat, chubby ass face on the case? What do you do with the game?
I feel like Nicolas Cage is the white version of Kevin Hart. Whatever script come across his desk, he say yes to it.
Let's be real about. Hold up. Nicolas Cage is the OG to this shit. What we talking about here?
Yeah, I fuck with Nicolas Cage.
Name a good Nicolas Cage movie past 10 years.
Let me give you a couple. Long Legs. That's one.
Massive weight of
Pig was phenomenal.
Let me pull up IMDb.
Beside the one with Pedro Pascal.
Oh, yeah, that's the one he's talking about. Massively. What's it called?
But he's Pedro Pascal.
He's been in a lot of small like movies.
No, I'm not denying his early years. Con Air, Going to 60
even recently, he's just been in a lot of small. Like was Renfield.
What was that junk called? Dreamcatcher or some shit?
What's that one?
Dream Scenario.
Pig.
Trash.
Wait, Nicolas Cage. Oh, he was in the Flash.
Come on, please.
Don't get them started. Don't get them started, bro.
What's that movie where his ex-wife and daughter was in a cult and they killed that nigga at the end? He used him as a sacrificial lamb.
Pig.
It was like 15, almost 20 years ago.
I know what you're talking about. I just don't know.
They burned that nigga. They burned that nigga alive in like a big ass wooden creature thing, and they set it on fire as a sacrifice.
What the fuck? I didn't know he was in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he played the Spider-Noir.
He's Noir.
And he's about to have a live action show. So
National Treasure. Come on, dog.
Classic.
The third one's supposed to be getting made now. Yeah.
Yo, I'm trying to find the name of this one movie, bro. The worst Nicolas Cage movie I've ever seen in my life. When y'all have a chance, watch this movie called The Humanity Bureau. This movie is fucking abysmal. I think I saw this shit on not Tubi. What's the other one? Plex or it was some random ass streaming, bro. One of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it's called The Wicker Man. Somebody in the chat just put it out. Wicker Man. That's the name of it.
The Humanity Bureau, bro. Oh my god,
the Wicker Man's a remake.
But anyway, shout out to Nicolas Cage, bro. That's still an accomplishment at the end of the day.
It is.
Yeah, but like I'd rather have a John Madden bio about his life, not about his part of his life in the game. I'd rather have about his life, but I guess so.
Yeah. Well, we don't. In this, we still got to see, but I wish I could find it, bro. They said that there was somebody else that they were in talks with to play Madden, but he turned it down, and Nicolas Cage got hired. I gotta find that shit, but Nicolas Cage, as far as his resume the last few years, is definitely been a little. The problem is he literally does any movie because. I think he even said this in an interview not that long ago, where he's like, he can only act for so long, and he's trying to get as much money as he can. It's his job. He's trying to get as much money as he can.
He do it for the love of the game, man.
I feel like Keanu Reeves was that before John Wick came out.
Yeah, because he was the movies he was a fucking samurai. He was the Day
47 Ronin. Holy shit.
47 Ronin. Yeah.
I own that movie on 4K. I got the steelbook too. It's on sale.
Yeah, house gonna cut on. You're just gonna combust one day with that shit sitting on your entertainment center.
That's gonna be the only one. That's why.
Yeah. But
the Nicolas Cage was in that bullshit Five Nights at Freddy movie too.
Oh, he was. I forgot about that.
What's it called? fucking.
He was the manager.
Wonderful Wally or some shit like that. What's it called?
Oh yeah, that knockoff movie. Yeah, I seen the clips of it. That shit look terrible.
That nigga had a good ass time doing it though. I already know.
But let me get to the next joint.
That nigga didn't talk the whole movie, by the way.
Couple quick topics, and then I got one that I think would be a good discussion. Let me get this out of the way though. So James Cameron, you know, they had the D23 event. I think that was last weekend, where they revealed a bunch of upcoming Disney movies, and so they had him talk about the new Avatar movie she's working on. But while he was there, he also mentioned he is working on a new Terminator project. Now, one thing I'm going to say about this, I don't know what this means. It's like, is he planning to write a Terminator movie, or is he just going to be a fucking producer? Because he's been a producer on, if I'm not mistaken, all of them, even the shitty ones. So I don't know what he means by this. I don't know if he's writing a new one, if he's just fucking helping produce one. But he says he's they're working on a new Terminator project. I watched the last one. What was it called? Dark Fate. I thought it was. I thought it was kind of mid. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought it was mid.
Can I go first?
And I didn't like how they kind of they fucked up the ending of Terminator 2. If you watch that movie, like they completely fuck up that whole movie. So.
I do remember them. Yeah, I remember that.
I feel like.
What's your thoughts on this?
I feel like they need to do what they did to like the Predator and Alien. They need to go back smaller budget. What made the people fall in love with these movies, because like with the shit they've been doing ain't been working, bro. Like that shit.
Or
on the grand, wait, hold up. On the grand,
die.
On the no, hold up. On the grand,
I agree.
Scale, no, hold up. On the grand scale, like with Alien and Predator, I think they haven't. I feel like certain crowds have gravitated to those films, so it's hard to say that it's not working. It's not working on the magnitude that they're hoping for, but it's not like they're losing money every single time. Like people are still going to go see these films, and I think it's interesting to see how they build upon some of these lores with some of these things. With Predator, that Prey movie didn't cost that much. I'm pretty sure, and that shit was phenomenal for a Predator movie.
Fire movie.
Nigga, how many times?
I'm pretty sure you could like take that same budget and make a great Terminator movie.
How many times they gonna do a skin suit? How many times they gonna do a skin suit with Arnold Schwarzenegger, bro? I don't want to see that nigga as a 17-year-old butt ass naked. I don't want to see him as a 50. Dog. Like, bro, that cool factor of, oh my god, they got Arnold. It's over with, bro.
I feel like
it's over with.
They cast somebody new. If you want to pander, what I mean by pander, it's like we're gonna make an action movie, so they gonna automatically get the guys like us because it's an action movie. You could get like, I don't know, if I was a casting director,
you get Classic Cage.
You could get Michael B. Jordan as the hero Terminator robot or something.
No, hell no.
No, I'm not saying I'm not saying get Michael B. I'm just saying somebody like, you know, because you got to pander to like certain like women or just something, bro. Like you got to give us. I don't want to see Arnold. I don't want to see the same.
You know what? You know why I don't agree with you on that pander point, because we just saw them do that with the Men in Black movie, and I didn't. Nobody even talks about the Men in Black movie when they made the girl an agent. That was, you could deem that as, oh, we got to get the women folk. They got to pander. Like that's not.
When I mean by pander, I don't mean like LG. Oh, I ain't gonna say that on here. But
you want some like eye candy?
Ooh, you get what I'm saying? Crazy. I'm just saying like get a great script, get an actor or like I'm just saying Michael B. Hell, you can't tell me Jonathan Majors wouldn't kill as a Terminator, even though he got in some trouble.
But just because he got some nice titties.
Fam, you seen?
I'm trying to think why I think Jonathan made what so he could sit there and do that slave lip that he do when he had. Oh my bad. Go ahead.
Oh, he could chase this time.
Ant-Man and Wasp is a borderline bad movie. If he wasn't in there, that would probably be one of the worst movies ever, bro. Like he literally saved. I'm just saying like something like that. It don't have to be a black actor. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying something that the women like. Make a great script for $60 million after that. Like you can make. I'm gonna be real, bro.
Hold up. This nigga sound like 50 Cent, bro. He said it's for the bitches, nigga.
Come on, dog.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna be real. The series should have died at 3.
And after that, it's really been downhill, and they just been milking the
Yeah,
fuck out of it.
Salvation has some redeeming points.
Then on top of that, bro, you know it's bad when Arnold's son was on Twitter. He was like, "Bro, just reboot the series."
But that's what they should have done. That's what they should have done years ago, because it's like they keep trying to like go back to Terminator 2 as that endpoint and making another sequel to it, and it's been fucked. They did that shit 3 times, so there's like 4 different continuities right now.
Oh,
including the fucking show.
I stopped at Salvation, so
bro, I lost track with the Terminator movies. I didn't know they being retcon shit for these.
Dog. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you the continuities. There's 4 of them. No, it's 5. There's original continuity, which is Terminator 1, Terminator 2, Terminator 3, Salvations, and then there's another one that's called Battle Across Time. That's Terminator 1, 2, and then some fucking TV show. Then there's a Sarah Chronicles one, which is 1, 2, and then that fucking show that came out. And then there's a Genesis continuity, which is just Genesis and Future War, which is like a game or some shit. And then there's a Dark Fate continuity, which is 1, 2, and the movie Dark Fate. So there's 5 different continuities right now. So we don't even know. They've always used Terminator 2 as that jump off point for another fucking movie, and they can't get the 3rd movie right. To be honest, I think Terminator 3 was actually a good endpoint, and they could have just stopped there.
Whatever they send a Terminator back, but they don't send a Terminator to protect John Connor or whoever. They send an actual human from the future. Like, that'd be different.
Oh my god, that sounds like the other Terminator. We just need to let this franchise die, bro. It's always a nigga having a babysitter come back. I'm here to protect you from that nigga over there, niggas. Just end this fucking franchise, bro. I don't. Who needs another Terminator movie?
Somebody gonna come up with a good ass idea. Y'all gonna be like.
To be honest, I feel like Terminator is kind of dead because we're already in the era of AI being kind of fucked up. We're kind of living it already, so like I don't really think it's not needed no more. Y'all allow Terminator. When the Terminator shit actually happens, we're gonna be like, well, we seen it coming.
I'm glad you just brought up the AI thing, because the past 2 movies I've seen that use AI as the plot point, the story been ass. Not even the past 2 movies. The last movie, that Mission Impossible movie story was weak sauce, nigga. It was the enemy all along was the AI. All right, get the fuck out of here, bro. We've seen this shit before. And then there's another movie coming out called AI, but it's like the girl. It's like
the little Echo Dot thing in the house.
That shit look trash, bro. I'm like, if we gonna start doing this shit with the AI and how we scared AI, but please don't do this, bro. Not like this.
They got that boy Harold and Kumar, bro. I'm like, oh no, this
bro.
Not it.
And then they got his son pop locking, watching porn at night, talking about, yeah, show me that face, baby. Like, nigga, what is this movie, bro?
Wait. You know what? I don't want to.
Nigga on his iPad watching Booty Talk 3.
What's that one movie with Shia LaBeouf when he had to say the president?
Eagle Eye.
Eagle Eye was fire,
bro.
Yeah, but that was different. That was a different time when the
that's a satellite.
Yeah, that was a little different. And what's that movie with the stealth with Jamie Foxx and stealth with the AI jet That was fire too.
Yeah,
Tyrant. You know why this shit feel cheap? Because it never makes sense. It'll be like the AI just suddenly has control of my my Tesla, and it also can control my refrigerator, and it also controls the school's EMS system and pulls a fire. I'm like, bro, you can't just AI yourself through everything. I know it's a movie, but you can't just say, it's AI.
Like the AI is not Ultron, dog. Like,
it's
not fucking Ultron, dog. And that's why I'm like, that's why the new fucking y'all just be prepared. The next new wave of movies and villains are just going to be a bunch of AI villains because they know what's popping. Same thing with Terminator. It was a bunch of robots. Then it was like
a bunch of monsters. When we mentioned Megan.
Yeah, a bunch of Megan. Did y'all like Jack? Loved that movie.
Well, that was like a tongue-in-cheek like Annabelle type.
Yeah.
It's not a possessed dog. It's just AI dog.
Even then, you had a whole bunch of movies where dolls were the villains. Now we're gonna get a whole bunch of movies where there's fucking AI villains, and we just got to deal with this shit until they realize this shit's not working.
Man, history really do repeat itself, don't it? Fuck.
My last tangent before we go to the next topic. I truly feel like the last good possessed puppet movie was Dead Silence, bro. I think that was the last good one. After Dead Silence, I ain't seen one good puppet.
Longlegs was pretty good. That was a
I wouldn't even count that. You ain't really even. No, Dead Silence was killing niggas. Like it was a puppet walking around saying, "Are you next?"
I mean,
the long leg.
It wasn't just one though. It wasn't just one.
But long legs was a twist though. I'm talking about like Annabelle, Dead Silence, Megan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but going back to Terminator, I'm just like, I just don't see. I get why people liked it. Sometimes shit just needs to die, dog. Like you can put that shit to rest.
Let's see what the anime.
I don't care about no Terminator anime. On Netflix at that too. I don't care.
This is the thing though. If you can't pull this shit off in the theaters and you got Terminator in your name, that means you don't need to make this shit. You don't need to make it.
Terminator don't got motion no more, bro.
It's the same thing. Some franchises need to die, dog. They just need to be put in the dirt, and you leave it alone.
I'm not gonna count off the anime. Cyberpunk Edge Runners was a fire anime for Netflix.
But you got to remember, but that's different. That's a different thing. Cyberpunk is like it started off as a game. It was a book, but it started as a game, like more prominently. Then you can put like a game, like you can make like
that game was almost dead on arrival, by the way.
Yeah. It's like Castlevania. Yeah. Castlevania is like an established franchise for games, and then you made like a Castlevania show, which is good.
Hey, that Castlevania though, holy fucking shit.
It was good. Yeah, but you can do that with like a game. You can't put Terminator and like you're not Matrix, dog. You're not making no Animatrix and making that shit pop. I'm sorry. That's a different time, dog. Like they usually just stop making these fucking movies. Come up with something new. Because the thing is, the people who watch the original movies are still fucking alive, dog. They're always gonna compare these movies to the beginning, and they're gonna say this shit's ass. So you gotta wait till all of us die and make this shit in 50, 60 years, dog. And then that's what you gotta do.
Or like, you could just like, can we be? I don't want to sound racist, but it's mostly white men making these movies. You can have a different writing rooms of different people that see the world from different eyes. Okay, I need everybody in this room to make a Terminator script. I guarantee you, it's gonna at least 5 scripts out of like 10 people gonna be good from different points. I feel like
what? Okay, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. What is a Indian nigga gonna write different about Terminator than somebody else?
I don't know.
Let Tyler Perry write the next Terminator.
It's like, do you really? Do you really want?
Hey man, somebody wants hell. I got you for sure.
It's gonna be a dark skinned villain. We already know that. So
ball.
I'm just saying, like
the hero gonna be a light skinned T-1000.
A light skinned T-1000 with a weave.
I'm just saying, I'm spitballing shit like, what if Ryan Coogler took a crack at it? I don't know, like.
Oh God,
no.
Hey, just let that shit die, this nigga trying to make a BET movie, man. We good.
Yeah. Nigga, let Spike Lee make the next fucking.
He's talking about some Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan. Hey.
Sometimes there's just all the concepts got worn out, dog, and this is the best it's ever got.
They said the same thing about or our main topic of the night. They said, why we making this movie? Then they seen it like, oh shit. Like,
yeah, but it took how many tries for Alien? Like even with Alien, how many fucking years between the second movie and this movie? People, it's like what, 20 years or something like that, or more than that. That's a long fucking time. That's a long fucking time. You talking about
the originals, or like you talking about Alien movies in general?
In general, when was the last one that people universally liked other than this one? It was like it's been 20 years, right? Or I can't really. Yeah, that's a long deal. That's a long fucking time, and a lot of fucking shitty movies in between where you could have just left the shit alone, let that shit breathe, and then come back. The problem is when you have these franchises, people act like you got to keep turning these shits out every 2 to 3 years. I'm like, dog, when you take a break and let that shit leave people's brains,
they treat them like
you go back, you good.
They treat them like Marvel movies where you don't make a movie in a certain time, they're gonna lose the license. No, it don't work like that. Fox owns the shit. Wait,
so Disney owns the Terminator movies?
Yeah. Disney owns it, and don't they own Alien too?
Yeah, they own Terminator, Alien, and Predator.
Yeah, so people gotta with IPs and stuff. You gotta let shit breathe because it's like I love curry goat. I don't want to have curry goat every fucking day, dog. Like eventually, I'm gonna get tired of eating fucking
with
curry
beans
goat
and rice. Yeah,
I feel like
it's the fact. I feel like it's the fact that they can. It's a franchise that they can make toys off of, and it's all the other shit that comes with it.
Toys, bro.
Well,
no, I'm
not
talking about
shit.
Old people.
It's the same. It's the same way that you got niggas like Jack in his 30s buying Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys, bro.
Jack, not the play with, bro.
Think about how many B cups are walking around.
I can understand if it was like Marvel or Star Wars or something like that, or like anime figures.
I ain't never heard.
Who's buying? Who's buying?
Hold on.
Yeah, like who's doing?
Wait a minute.
No offense if people are, but I don't hear people talk about Terminator stuff.
What's up?
Huh?
Hello?
He brought up Marvel. Let me bring this topic up.
I didn't bring Marvel up.
He said Marvel.
Uh-oh.
This is our only Marvel topic. This is our only Marvel topic for tonight, E-Rock. The only one. We'll get it out the way.
Sure.
It has been reported that Armor Wars and Eternals 2 have been canceled. And those movies will not.
Blade been taking off the schedule too. They said.
Oh, Blade is getting. They're rewriting the script right now, so it's not canceled just yet. But
I heard that. I actually heard that he got quietly canceled, and they just don't.
Hey man, I'm telling you, dog. I told Juan Tom from the beginning when that movie got announced. I'll never forget my daughter. That movie's not being made. Blade's getting fucking canceled, dog.
I feel like because Mahershala won 2 Oscars, he was fresh off his second one. They had to say yes. I'm like, y'all didn't have to say yes to that nigga, bro.
Well, I mean, a Blade movie would have been
fuck black people.
It's not hard to make a Blade movie. Oh my
you know
God.
what they doing? They trying to like. I love Blade, but he fight vampires, but they try to put in where he fight werewolves and other shit too, so they can tie a lot of shit in.
He does.
But like, I feel like
the main issue is they try to make a PG-13 Blade movie and only have one fight scene. That's the real issue.
And they said
that
fuck
was
it.
trash.
They said fuck it. You say what? Deadpool, they fucking make it R-rated. He said,
well, this is
Blade's been R-rated.
And this is another thing. They try to make the movie like some teenage daughter shit because they try to have his daughter, and I'm like, dog, why are y'all doing that? No one wants to hear that shit. No one wants to watch this nigga's daughter. Like, we wait for Blade.
But Tyrek, what's your thoughts on Armor Wars and Eternals 2 being canceled?
Okay, my thing. Armor Wars, they don't give a fuck about black niggas in the MCU. They was cancel the movie or they don't recast them. So I'm not too fucking surprised about that shit. They don't give a fuck. And Armor Wars, what was shit gonna be about? Like, I'm not surprised that how is that gonna tie into what's going on now? Because they fucked the multiverse saga up so fucking much that Armor Wars don't even like what is Rhodey's plot gonna do? The nigga's a Skrull now, or he was a Skrull. Like it's just irrelevant. It's the same with Black Widow.
They actually Tyrek, they actually retconned that in a deleted scene. That was in the Steelbook, I believe, the Blu-ray that came out.
Oh my god! For Secret Wars or Secret Invasion?
No, for actually in Falcon and Winter Soldier, they had retconned it. So you kind of know when it actually happened. It's after the funeral for sure. It's around that time.
But I mean, even then, when they retconned it, then I'm just saying, where does this story fit into the multiverse saga, where people are gonna care?
That's the thing. It's not gonna be multiverse saga. Like it had nothing to do with it.
I was so excited for Secret Wars that I watched that shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, bro?
Armor Wars, man, fuck out of here.
Secret Invasion?
Yeah, Secret or whatever. I was like, and that was at the time when Kevin Feige didn't really have no power because the other CEO was in. So I'm giving it I'm giving them a little bill, but I'm over this multiverse shit. I'm ready for them to go back to regular shit, bro.
What's the story behind that? I've been hearing that recently that Feige got his power back, and that's why they didn't Captain America.
What's Bob Iger left, that new CEO, he was fucking shit up, taking away from people. And the Marvel's TV side CEO was coming in, and Kevin Feige threatened to leave, and all types of shit.
No, I'm gonna tell you what happened. So when Bob Iger left, it's because the theme park was fucking up. So they had put a fall guy in there, Bob, whatever the fuck his name is, another nigga. So the last name is K. Yeah. So he was the fall guy. Bob Iger was always gonna come back. And then he was just going to come back and take a break. So the other dude they put there was literally just a fall guy. So he came back, and then the Kevin Feige never lost his power, though. He never did. And to be honest, he probably was the most powerful person at Marvel for quite a fucking while because he was going to get Star Wars movies and all the other shit. And then Bob Iger came back. He's like, nah, nigga, you ain't doing no Star Wars movies. We're coming back on all this shit. That's when they started pushing the shows. And that's when all those movies got canceled. That Rogue Squadron movie got canceled. Everything that just got canceled. I don't really believe that Kevin Feige. The thing is that they got high up their supply, dog.
The only reason I say that though is because like I've been hearing like John Compa and then a bunch of other movie guys talk about it that like there was some creative like power that he didn't have, and he got it back or some shit. I haven't really read into it too much, but I'm just like, why is people saying
but
that?
like I believe that he lost his power. Now he finally get it back. Okay, because I feel like if he really had power, bro, that She-Hulk shit wasn't gonna happen at all. I feel like a lot of that shit wasn't gonna happen if he's truly. Because you remember how tight knit Marvel was with Avengers 1, Captain America 1, 2, and 3, all how tight and neat the shit was. Compared to now, you can't blame that shit on COVID. Shit, they had more time to write shit than you.
But they had tons of misses even back then, though. No, like, that shit wasn't perfect, like they make it
but
seem.
it wasn't that nowhere near where it was now.
No, I'm not disagreeing on that. I'm saying it wasn't perfect. What they try to like make it seem like, bro, there was a lot of door stinkers, bro. That people don't even like those Thor movies.
I like Thor 1. I hate Thor 2.
I like Thor 1, but nobody's going back to it. Bro,
no, the problem
especially
is
2.
The problem was it was small. The MCU wasn't as big, and people look. This is the thing: when they kept the story basically leading up to Thanos, it was easy to keep that shit tight. The problem is after Thanos, they were like, "All right, we're going to do the multiverse saga," and they don't even really explain what the fuck is going on, really. So it's like then you bring in, and the thing is, the movie that was supposed to explain it, they dropped the fucking ball on it. Be honest, and Doctor Strange 2 was like what it was supposed to be. I feel like the rest of the shit would fit, or the rest of the movies will kind of bounce off of it, because they're like that's the next movie that's like transition everything into the next phase, and they dropped the ball on that bitch, and it's been ass since.
And another thing is they got all the Fox characters, so like fuck, we gotta have to figure out how that shit gonna shoe in, because they was probably banking on we ain't got no other characters like X-Men, so we got to go a different type of way. Now we got these characters, we got to explain how they got why ain't been no mutants. So the next big thing is multiverse saga, I guess.
I don't know. It's just weird. And then we saw the Sony shit where all their villains that they use. Disney
that's
can't
some bullshit.
It's too much going on, bro. Like I need to get it together.
I want to touch on the Eternals. I'm glad they ain't making the second movie, because that first movie was fucking boring as shit.
No, it's a good movie.
No, it wasn't, because you know what, Juan? Every time someone posts a clip of that movie, you know what they post? The same Makari scene. They never post anything else in that fucking movie but that bitch moving fast.
There's a lot that's them. There's a lot of good things.
I think somebody get a platinum tweet off of that. Oh my god.
That's a 5 minute. That's a 5 minute scene. That's the only scene we give a fuck about that movie. The rest of that movie, no one posts shit about that shit. That's why people. Turns a good movie. And what's your favorite part? Makari.
And
that's the only part people like.
How many movies you had after that where they had a big ass shit?
It's like you speaking through a can.
We had a big ass robot looking thing sticking out the earth, and nobody said shit about it. Like till Captain America.
Till now, to the Captain America movie. That's it.
First of all, hold on. Tyreek is a known hater of Eternals. He's been that since the movie came out. Let me just say this.
It was not a good movie.
Let me just say this. You can't call shit boring. You like Horizon Zero Dawn. That's number one. Number two.
Game.
Eternals is not boring. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Oh my fucking god.
Here we go.
It came after post Endgame, so already has shit going against it, right? If I'm not mistaken, it was the first movie to come out after Endgame, because it came out before Spider-Man No Way Home, 2021. So anyway, it had that. 2, that movie is more. It's a darker tone, a little bit more mature tone.
No, it wasn't.
It deals with darker themes. Like, nigga, I'm gonna go ahead.
I didn't see slavery at all in that bitch. They talk about atomic bombs though.
The movie. It's been out for some years, so I'm gonna just speak on some of the shit. They do talk about like the atomic bomb and how one of the characters feels like he's responsible because he feels like he helped humanity advance. Then you have the fucking twist where Salma Hayek, she fucking turns on the whole team. She's killing niggas. Then you had
Salma. That was the other girl.
One of them niggas turned on their fucking team and was killing niggas.
You can't remember the name. Icarus, nigga. You can't remember the name.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
All I'm gonna say is this.
That shit stink, don't it?
The movie is not amazing. I've never said that.
It's not good either.
I've never said that. It's a good 7 out of 10.
Who asked for that movie?
The thing about
I'm glad y'all enjoy my man. I don't know how y'all can.
The thing about that movie though, and I stand on this, it has the best visual effects in an MCU movie to date. There's not a single fucking. There's go back and rewatch that movie. Don't
Best over Doctor Strange?
No.
Doctor Strange. Which one? The first or second one?
The first one.
The first one got better visual effects.
No, the first one has good visual effects. The Eternals has the best visual effects.
And Far From Home got better visual effects too.
No, it does not. No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
You know, I'm going to describe
Eternals has the best visual effects.
I'm going to describe Eternals. So think back to let's say 2019, and you turn on Press Start podcast, and when Jack talked for 5 minutes,
bro.
That's Eternals. That's literally Eternals, dog. That literally Eternals. If you think about it, it's like everyone else is talking. That's Eternals, and when Jack finally started to talk, that's like 5 minutes.
Or when BG live stream.
Yeah, that's Eternals, dog.
I'm not saying the movie perfect.
It's a Press Start episode with Jack in it talking. That's it.
It had a weird villain. The shit with your boy Jon Snow was, that nigga was in the movie for no reason. And then the whole cameo shit with that nigga Harry Styles. All that shit was stupid. But the actual story of the movie was actually very good. It had a twist with the Selma Hayek shit. The weakest part was the villain. Great special effects. Probably one of the best visualizations of a speedster to date. Like, it's a lot of great visual effects now. Not even just a speedster.
My god.
The visual effects with the Celestials, like that shit looks fucking bro. I saw it in Dolby. It looked amazing.
The Celestials do look good though.
Bro, it looked amazing. The movie looks is fucking beautiful.
I wish everything else was good in that movie.
At one time, let me ask you this. You think the Fantastic Four universe gonna die and they moving and they gonna come over here somehow?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much they have to. That's Well,
all the incursions are gonna happen.
Well, the thing about it, that movie I supposedly is supposed to lead into Secret Wars, and the plot of Secret Wars is the nigga Doom is supposed to pull everybody from other universes onto one planet. So that's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah,
but Doomsday come first though.
Yeah. Dog, just rest in peace to Blade. Rest in peace to Don Cheadle. And he's not dead, but
damn,
I feel like Secret Wars is gonna be a reboot.
Rest in peace to
That's what's supposed
Riri
to be.
Williams.
After Secret Wars, supposed to reset the MCU so they can
actually
start fresh.
Don't rest in peace to Riri Williams because that Black Panther movie was ass and she was ass in it too.
Hey, come on, bro. Come on.
I feel like he made the best movie he could.
And rest
once he died, I say they should recast him. That's how I felt.
They should have done that from the beginning. Dog, every black character they're gonna like. We don't need this nigga. Let's not recast him. Let's just do another direction. No one gave a fuck about. We talk about this every damn week. Fuck Shuri. Fuck her actor, dog. Like,
damn, nigga.
No one wanted to see that. No one wanted to see that shit. Her getting beat by E-Rock and shit at the end of the movie. Get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck that.
All I know is James Gunn about to knock out that Superman movie out the park. I got a feeling he about to knock that shit out the park.
Let me get to this last topic. We get to some reviews. This is the last topic I had written down, and this one has kind of been making its rounds in the news because it's pretty serious. So Disney, I don't know if you guys saw this. Right now, Disney is being sued, wrongful death lawsuit. Essentially, this man and his wife went to Disney Springs Resort. They went to a restaurant. His wife told the waitstaff multiple times that she had a nut allergy. And yet they still served her some food that was contaminated. She got an allergic reaction. Her husband tried to use EpiPen and all that. She ended up still passing away. So he is suing Disney right now. And Disney's lawyers are trying to essentially get the case thrown out because they said he agreed to basically, give up all disputes with Disney when he signed up for the 1 month trial of Disney Plus. They said it's in the fine print when you hit I agree when you sign up that you basically are agreeing that you won't sue them. And they're trying to use that. They're trying to use that in court to get the case thrown out.
Hey, the lawyer that pointed that out getting a raise this year, boy.
So that actually didn't happen. It's kind of been some misleading like headlines. What really happened is, it's on Disney Spring Resorts, but to pretty much sum it up, Disney owns a lot, right? But they don't own the restaurant. It's a vendor that owns that restaurant. And they've been trying to argue that we have nothing to do with that because we don't own the restaurant. That's not our restaurant. That's a third party. That's what they've been trying to argue this entire time. And of course, they try to do loopholes and whatnot. But that little loophole with the Disney Plus, it contradicts like another loophole that's in, or a policy in the Disney, because they went to Disney World, right? If I'm not mistaken.
California.
Yeah.
That's land.
Oh, Disneyland. Disneyland. So, and you know, when you buy the tickets, they always have those fucking policies and whatnot when you sign it, like the terms and conditions. But in one of those like terms and conditions, it says you can sue them, but they have to be. Oh, that's what it was. You have to sue them in the state of Florida. If I'm not, I think that's what the whole breakdown was. You have to sue them in Florida. You can't sue them in Cali or some shit. It's weird and all over the place. And then I've been seeing people like, oh, he's only asked the state's only asking for 50,000. That's not true either. The threshold is like 50,000, but of course they're gonna go for more. It's messed up, but I don't know. Like I think if it was like an Airbnb or something, I don't think the host would be held accountable, if that makes sense.
Right.
If somebody like came in there and shot him or something.
Yeah.
But I feel like it shouldn't matter regardless, because Disney should be vetting out their vendors that you're leasing to, because it's on your property. You got Disney all over it, so they got to be held accountable in some kind of way. And I know the judge is not going to throw out the.
Did they say case. No peanuts or whatever? Or
yeah, they said it multiple times. It wasn't just one time. They said it multiple times. And the actual like waiter,
she's a doctor.
Yeah, she's a doctor, and they had a little EpiPen or whatever for emergencies, and they tried that and that didn't work either. It was too late. But the waiter told them, because they asked multiple times, and the waiter reassured them and said, "Oh yeah, no, it won't have these." Because I think it was dairy and some kind of nuts that she's allergic to, and the waiter multiple times reassured them that, "Oh yeah, it won't have this. It doesn't say it on the menu, but the meal won't have these allergies or whatever." And of course, they got that wrong, and sadly, she passed away because of it. So it's a messed up situation.
Yeah, I saw that report a couple of days ago. Yeah, I didn't know it wasn't really a Disney restaurant. It wasn't like when you go to Six Flags and they got their own Six Flags restaurants. I thought it was like that. So it's just like a restaurant that's on Disney property, but it's not really a Disney themed restaurant.
Right. Yeah. That's why I asked, was it in Florida? Because when I went to Disney World, they have like a separate. It's damn near a fucking island, dog. Like it's a separate little Disney. Yeah, like it's a separate little town where they have these different vendors. Like they had the damn, what's the restaurant called, bro? It's owned by different celebrities, like Bruce Willis and a lot of other celebrities. They own it, and it's on Disney World.
Come on, Hollywood. Planet Hollywood.
Yeah, Planet Hollywood. Yeah, that's a vendor. That's third party. That's not necessarily directly Disney. They just own that lot, so it's an iffy situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's sad, but I don't know if they get, like, to be honest, the only thing that's crazy about this is how the lawyers responded. I'm like, how the fuck did me agree to something on Disney Plus? Like, if I go to Disney World and y'all rides like chop my fucking legs off, you say I can't fucking sue you because I signed up for Disney Plus? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you turn me to Broly legs, nigga, you gotta pay up, bro.
You go on a ride and shit, and you look down and you look like come on, dog. Like that cannot be like legal, dog.
I'm like, stop the ride. I gotta get my legs.
Yeah, no judge is ever gonna agree to no shit like that, because you got a try, not even a subscription, a trial. Come on.
So if I unsubscribe from Disney Plus, does that shit still apply? Like, come on, dog.
Yeah, I don't know what they were. Listen, Disney and Nintendo got arguably the best lawyers in the world. I get it; they gonna do any kind of grimy stuff to get cases thrown out. But like, come on, bro. Let's be for real. That's not gonna help your case.
I'm trying to find which restaurant it was at the Disney Springs.
Yeah,
that shit
they
expensive
specifically
too,
the couple, you know, they specifically look for this restaurant because they know that all these other restaurants there wouldn't work for, you know, her allergies. So
it says this happened at Orlando Disney World.
Yeah, see, I thought so. So it probably was at that where I was saying, you know, the little, you know, Disney Springs is what they said, right? So it's like its own separate little town, dog. Like you have to take a shuttle over there, and
it says Raglan Road. Raglan Road. It's the name.
Raglan Road. I don't know if it was
Life
vegan.
is
I've never been to Disney. I've never been to Disney World or Disney Springs, so I don't know what the fuck that is.
Disney World ass, bro.
So Disney Springs, it's like a town. So you remember the NBA players?
Raglan Road Irish Pub.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know where the NBA players were at that campus during the bubble?
Yeah.
It's like a city, dog. It's not just like Disney World is there, but they got like a whole get up there. Like that's not a part of Disney World. Like there's other like attractions and stuff, restaurants and stuff. Like you go to a resort and there's like it's not just a resort, it's like other shit there. So what they probably so it happened in the Disney World. I'm gonna sue Disney World for this to happen on their property. So I mean, it's like when you rent a house for somebody and then they don't shovel, and then you you fucking bust your ass on the ice. Then they could sue you because you didn't do your job. But I don't know if it's like kind of similar, but I see where they're coming from.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's actually the last topic I had written. I was gonna get into the reviews unless y'all want to bring up some other shit.
Did you want to talk about the end with us stuff, or y'all good on that? Because that's a crazy ass situation.
What?
Well, that's one of the reviews, ain't it?
Yeah. I mean, I was just gonna do a short review of it. It ends with us. Blake
I'll
Lively.
let you set it up. Mafia reviewed a movie that came out last week with Blake Lively called "It Ends with Us." Saint saw it, and there's been some controversy, I guess, going around with the movie and the cast and people beefing with the director who's also in the movie. But Saint, you can go ahead and let us know because I've seen it, but I haven't done too much research, so you can let us know what's going on.
Oh yeah, man. Personally, I'll just say I gave the movie like 6 out of 10. It's a decent movie. But I would just say I seen what Mafia was talking about, how it can get misinterpreted on certain scenes. It's supposed to be putting awareness on domestic violence and whatnot. And they did a lot of things that were on point, but then when you start to see what's going on in this news, bruh, it's like, oh, maybe it was deeper than what I thought. Because firstly, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, it was their production. So that's already kind of like a weird red flag. Secondly, the director casted himself in this movie.
For sex
yeah, well, I'll just say that. Yes, there's sex scenes. I'll just leave it at that. But he's the alleged abuser in the movie, and look, he's been passionate about the actual director. He's been passionate about this movie, and he's been on a press run of putting awareness of this as a domestic violence movie, right? Whereas like Blake Lively, she hasn't done that at all. And I see people trying to put blame on her because she's trying to like make it seem like it's this like fun movie. Which I mean, if you didn't watch the trailer, that's
it's based off a book.
And here's the thing: the author of the book, she gets criticized too because she did some crazy shit too. She had a whole nail polish line and everything, glorifying pretty much domestic violence relationships.
What the hell?
So she's already been in like hot water. Like she was about to launch like thing like mugs or some shit. It was some crazy she was about to do. And it's not just one book. It's a series of books.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like people that take the macabre, something gross, and make it a whole shtick. Like I remember when I was a kid, y'all know them like sex books where a nigga Fabio's on the beach and he has riding a horse on the. It's like a love novel. I remember when I was a kid, huh?
I said the Zane novels.
Nah, I mean it just a general sex love book type shit. Nigga, I remember one time the lady at my school And I remember I had asked like what it was about type shit. And as a kid, I didn't understand what she was talking about. But she was definitely reading a book about incest. So there's definitely people that make books and media that glorify that nasty shit, you know, like incest, domestic violence, and they kind of make it a thing. That's a weird lane to occupy too.
This
Shit,
book
nigga.
really
I just found
justifies.
out. I just found out about Back to the Future. It wasn't supposed to be his mom that was trying to freak on. It was supposed to be some distant relative, some shit, and they said, "No, that's not going to sell." So, yeah, that's a lame, bro.
Yeah, and the thing about this whole like her the author, she had, I guess, like they made a whole deal to make these movies into like it was gonna be a series, and
it's over with now.
So I don't know. It's so weird because the stuff that came out to why Blake Lively, because they have actual videos of Blake Lively, like I wouldn't say like arguments, but like it's weird because they're on set and she's like at times she's the one directing and not him, and this is like what the hell is going on? Like that's kind of off. Secondly, the entire cast and the author like unfollow him on social media, unfollow the director, and they're refusing to do any like press interviews with him. Like I don't know if y'all saw Ryan Reynolds, his mom, and Hugh Jackman did like a crossover kind of interview. Like it was a comedy little stick. I liked it, but when you add the context of this movie, it's like that don't have nothing to do with this damn movie. This is a domestic violence movie, and I get it. You don't gotta make everything like sad and depressing because that's not gonna get people to watch this movie. But this shit a hot mess. Like, and apparently the director, he was like kind of like aggressive on set, rub people the wrong way, talking people crazy. Like it's not looking too good. Like it's to the point where he had to get Johnny Depp's lawyer. So it's bad. And also there's a second cut of this movie. Blake Lively went behind the director's back and went to the author to get like shit approved.
Nigga, is she the director of that nigga? Like, what? Why is she making all?
I listen. I don't know. And lastly, the whole thing of the cross promotion with Ryan Reynolds was she wanted her own Barbenheimer, and I can't be mad at it because it technically kind of worked. Because last week they did 80 million, and then this week Deadpool's at $1 billion, so it's obviously working in a certain degree. But now that all this stuff is out there, it's like, damn, I can understand why people don't want to watch the movie no more. But yeah, that's that tea on that one.
This movie justifies a lot of shit Bond says.
Talking about taking women as hostage and
yeah, like there's certain scenes in the where
don't spoil it. I'm supposed to go see it in a couple weeks.
No, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's like it's certain shit in there where I can understand why Mafia thought, she misunderstood the situation. It was like, nah, that's just the way that they edit it in certain lines too. And also, bruh, my biggest gripe is what the shit that Blake Lively was wearing in that movie, dog. That shit was terrible. Whoever's the costume designer, bro, need to be fired. That shit look atrocious, bro.
That dude said that is not in season. Well, thank you for the tea on that.
Oh shit, corny nigga. The nigga name is Lily Bloom Blossom. Nigga, get the fuck out! I ain't watching that bullshit, man. Fuck out of here.
Purple's a fall color. It's the middle of May.
Here's that shit for. Yeah,
I hate it.
I got 2 other movies too. New short reviews. The Last Front. It's a World War One.
What is this? A
movie?
World War I movie?
And pretty much they're leaving to France because they see the Germans are invading, and a farmer who lost his wife is still dealing with that grief and pain and raising kids. Has to somehow help defend the village and basically move on. I'll just leave it at that. Not worth it. I gave it 2 stars on Letterboxd. One of the worst movies I've seen this year. Mainly because when you look at like Google and whatnot, it said like action drama. There was no action in this movie, dog. Maybe to the last like 20 minutes of the movie, and that shit wasn't worth it. Secondly, I kid you not, bruh. why were there dudes with pistols with like fucking? Oh my god! I'm telling you, bro. These niggas had fucking. I can't, bro. I can't. They was on some Call of Duty shit with the pistols. Like it don't make sense. It was damn near a fucking automatic fucking machine gun, nigga. Like I don't know what was going on. It had rapid fire. I had never seen no shit like that in the World War One. Then one of the actors had this atrocious ass gray hair, bruh. But I'm like, either you got a bad wig or you got too much Just for Men on. I don't know what was going on with this film. Just not worth it.
And what's
two stars, bro.
The Last Front.
The Last Front. And this should be the last time that whoever directed this to direct a movie, brother.
Let me go look at the poster for that.
Only reason I went to go see it is because they had old buddy from Game of Thrones in there. The one that was like the counsel to Daenerys.
Oh yeah.
The blonde guy.
I forgot his name.
Dario?
Yeah. Not worth it at all. Lastly, I got Jackpot with John Cena and Awkwafina on Prime Video. Yeah, Awkwafina already alone gave it like minus.
What made you watch that?
God bless.
Listen,
that nigga
I know. It's not just
you must really like her, bro. Whoever it is that you watching,
I don't.
You must really like her.
I don't.
Oh, you don't like her?
I don't. Listen, I did this because Movie Guys has been getting a bad rep of, we don't give streaming movies a chance. We rate them harder.
Yeah, there's a reason why. They're fucking dog shit.
Wait,
we usually do.
Don't be that way one time.
I watch Netflix.
It's some
you got niggas in the Discord talking about Rebel Moon is actually not that bad. Rebel Moon.
Rebel Moon. Hold on. Before you even get on T's ass,
I wasn't even gonna say no name. Well, go ahead.
No, I'm putting names on it because I made him a promise. I couldn't do it this week because it was too many movies. Next week, when I find a time, I'm gonna watch these movies and give it a proper roast because I know it's dog shit. This is Zack Snyder talking about. Secondly, I also want to, because I'm on a goal of trying to watch the most movies out of the Movie Guys podcast, and I want to make sure. What do I gain out of it? I gain that I'm a movie guy. That's what I gain out of it.
Oh, you want to be the movie guy?
I'm a movie. I ain't no the movie guy because we are a team, brother.
Don't sound like you want to be the movie guy.
No, brother. Yeah, you hear that?
Coming from my title, saying
you're not in the same league, brother.
Yeah, it sound like competition, don't it?
Matter of fact, I need to see your collection, brother, because you sounding like that.
That nigga just watch.
I need to see your collection.
He watch movie.
Listen, I watch all the movies, good, bad, and the ugly. Not Borderlands. Can't do it.
Some shit don't deserve my 2 hours.
Yeah, that's Borderlands.
Yeah, like Rebel Moon.
Come on.
But listen, the reason I said I'll watch Rebel is also to make the proof point at T and all the people that say we don't give them a chance. Secondly, I'm gonna make it a thing where I'll review a movie that's been on streaming that's new or like recent every pod. I'll make sure to do it for the movie guys.
Can we get to Alien now, man?
Oh, we ain't got the Alien yet.
We got a couple more reviews.
Yeah.
I need Saint. He didn't give his Jackpot review. Go ahead.
Yeah, but this
are we spoiling?
No, we're not spoiling. The shit just came out.
It's crazy. I'll just say, lastly, just to wrap it up, I gave it a 6 out of 10. It's not a bad movie for streaming. Awkwafina, if I'm gonna be honest, you cast somebody else, it'd be 10 times better. Her humor is her delivery is just not good. But Cena, as he always do, he carries. He puts on an entertaining show.
Piss right back off.
Hey, I don't care what Red Pick says, bro. Super Cena did his thing.
Hold on, what'd you say about Cena?
Super Cena did his thing.
Okay, I'm about to say Cena is actually not a bad actor. Like he actually has a little bit of range. If I'm being honest,
it's not that he's a bad actor; it's that he's been doing shitty movies the past couple years. But I feel like
he's got to though.
And he actually
like
does
he's doing
well
that
with
to
the
build his
material
resume.
he's giving. So I really give him credit to actually putting on a good performance.
Nigga, he did a movie with Zac Efron like last year where he was wearing a fucking dress. Like, come on, man.
Oh damn.
Oh yeah,
Nigga,
I do need to watch that.
Best wrestler actor, nigga.
He can't move in the ring no more.
John Cena came on the stage to give an award butt ass naked.
Yeah,
fire.
What they got
He been doing
bro?
he been doing shit like that.
And some Birkenstocks. He had Birkenstocks and his asshole out. He had his asshole out in a, like 1,000
that
people.
has nothing to do with
No, he had a
He's still
this nigga had a bar of Irish
I care about.
turtling out of his asshole talking to people.
Listen,
giving an award, bro.
I'm just saying 6 out of 10. It's a decent movie. If you got nothing else to watch, you just want to put something to watch on for movie night. It's a cool little watch.
Right time.
It's not that long.
Get into Romulus.
So yeah, let's get into it, man.
Before we do that,
no, bro.
Alex, we need your review on Borderlands. You can make it quick. And Cuckoo.
Oh yeah,
go ahead, Alex.
Oh, Cuckoo.
Yeah, to make it quick, Borderlands is the prime reason why some big movie name franchise, what the fuck, they need to fail to serve as a lesson. And you would think in 2024 we've had enough lessons, i.e. Dragon Ball Z, i.e. Mortal Kombat, insert video game movie. This was terrible. Like I said on Weapon Wheel, I've seen 3 bona fide terrible movies this year, and Kevin Hart has been in 2 of them. He needs to stop being awarded roles for his small stature. I'm not saying he's the worst part of this movie, but every time he was on screen, I just thought about what the budget was, and I know that black jelly bean ass nigga is the reason why that budget was so high. Let's break it down. CGI was terrible. The characters were literally, it's almost like I was looking at a pop-up book. Like the screen was there, and then you would see a character. The shadow around the character doesn't even match the lighting of the background. 1. 2, I swear I saw a blue or a green highlight around one of them. Yeah, I could have sworn I saw the highlight of the green screen on one of the characters. I promise you I did. Now, it was quick, but I'm pretty sure I saw that. What else about the CGI? They are struggling with what Marvel has been struggling with. The cars look like they're made of bubblegum and Play-Doh. It's almost like the frame rate is dropping. Like they're driving, drifting. This look janky and shit like that. They look rubbery. Like the shadows when they bump each other and they fall, it just don't fit. It don't match. Pause. What else wrong with the CGI? Just ass. Acting just wasn't. This felt like Spy Kids 3D, but it took a melatonin, so it wasn't even. It was supposed to be like extra funny, over the top, and it still felt like it was coming off flat. So the acting wasn't good all around.
That nigga said Kevin Hart don't know how to act. Every time he surprise, he just dropped his mouth.
The action and shit.
Yeah, the action was trash. I mean, like I said, Borderlands as a franchise is bombastic. It's crazy, high octane, and somehow this movie made it seem like this was a YouTube short. Like it wasn't. Wow. The story blended in elements of Borderlands 1, and they kind of made their own original story. I haven't played Borderlands 1 in years, but I went and read the synopsis just to like make sure. Like, am I tripping? Did they just rip They didn't just rip the game off. They wove in some shit. Some shit they even got wrong. Craig, the psycho who helped him, was captured by, I forgot the other. There's multiple gun companies in that game. I'm just gonna give him a name. Remington. He was captured by Remington in the game. Why in the movie is he captured by Dahl? It's shit like that where I wonder why when they take video game movies, book movies, adaptations, why do you go out of your way to change one? Just keep it the fucking set. Why are you changing that? That's like if Clifford the Big Red Dog, they made a movie, but now he's blue. Why the fuck would you? He wasn't captured by them. What do you gain by changing the company? You already have in the story that he was captured by a gun company. Leave it as what it is. Why are you switching the name of it? Just for what?
Number one, they think nobody's paying attention, and they don't think nobody cares. So
God,
it's like just with Dragon Ball Evolution. Man,
you're right.
Please do not bring up that movie. Please don't bring up that movie.
It's just shit like that annoys me because I'm just like, if you gonna have asset, at least. Oh, let me just get to the good part. The first 20 to 30 minutes, it was very promising. They had accurate vehicles, they had accurate geography, they had accurate character names, yada yada yada. There was only one gun in this whole movie that I remember from the game. that is an issue. A game with looting, highly customizable guns, zany, quirky reload animations, the clothing.
It's P. It's fucking P.
Everything. Like, he literally got pissed on in the mouth. And I said, I hope somebody really threw some pee in your mouth. Bro, he got pissed in the mouth by an alien. You laughed at that part, Redback?
No, I didn't.
Oh. Yeah, like and then he did something I ain't never. I played all 3 Borderlands, and I played a little bit of the prelude sequel, whatever the fuck. I ain't never had a mission where we took a vehicle and drove in a worm's mouth. I'm like, where are y'all? What are these plot points, bro?
All right, time to eat some booty.
Literally, it was just an ass movie, and I'm glad this flopped. I'm sad because they had the potential. The source material was there. They didn't have to make it something that it wasn't in order to gain an attraction. It literally was supposed to be Mad Max, except mixed with what's that game, y'all? I'm blanking. It was supposed to be Mad Max mixed with Rage in a cinematic form. That's all you had to do. And what these niggas did was gave us Lazy Town, Mad Max. That's what they gave us.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so.
Hey, but Mad Max didn't get it right till the second movie, so I don't know what to tell you, man.
Well, shout out to Kevin Hart for being in 2 of the worst movies I've seen this year.
Did you laugh at the twist in that movie?
I need
Did
to
you
watch
say?
Furiosa as well.
Did you laugh at the twist?
It's on Max right now.
There's too many people talking. I can't hear you.
My bad.
Did you laugh at the twist in Borderlands again? Like the shit.
Nigga, there was a twist?
Yeah. When you found out who was who.
Nigga, that was the twist was so obvious. Like,
yeah, that shit was funny.
Oh my god, bro.
Alex, one last question about this film. Is Roland a brute?
Roland is no. Roland is not a brute.
Red Pig says he's a brute. E-Rock disagrees.
I'm gonna give you an example of a brute. Well, not even like a brute would say, like, I always played as Salvador. He's a gunzerker. Literally, his special move is I can use 2 primary weapons and have unlimited ammo for a short amount of time or not take damage, shit like that. To me, that's a brute character. If your special ability is a turret and you're getting aggro or changing the direction of the gunfight, to me that doesn't mean brute. It's just assault or some shit. Like it's like a support, damn near. Any nigga with a turret to me says support. But anyway. Gotcha. And they have brute characters on there. There's another nigga on there called Brick or something that's actually a...
Ooh, Brick.
Yeah, Brick's not in the movie from what I heard.
He's not. And last point. For the people that played the game, y'all know how many characters that they could have used. 0 for 1. Maya. Another. I guess they didn't use Maya because she's a siren and they already got fucking whatever the fuck in there. There's so many way more interesting characters they could have used, and they went with the nigga that's dressed like a G.I. Joe. This movie was fucking terrible.
And Alex, what are your thoughts on Cuckoo?
Cuckoo, man, oh man. Cuckoo gave me the same vibe that Men gave me. It was something where I felt like it wasn't necessary, but I'm glad I saw it. This movie was definitely the biggest, like, this is the biggest blue balls of a scary movie I've seen. Like, okay, Talk to Me, I feel like was a really good scary movie. Yes, because it gave us I would say a decently original plot, but it also gave us the gore. It also gave us the jump scares. It gave us the stuff that made us feel like, ugh, I don't even want to see it. Cuckoo was doing Cuckoo. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. That scene where she's on that bike and you see that woman running alongside her on the road. Yeah. That is one of the creepiest things I have seen this year.
Is that in the trailer?
Yes, it's in the trailer. To me,
in the trailer, I didn't see that. Okay,
nigga, how? That's a. Oh well.
Yeah, it's in the trailer.
To me, that is one of. To me, that is one of the most unnerving things I've seen this year. And there was another scene where are we counting spoilers?
No spoilers. No, we're not spoiling.
Okay, well,
I want to see that movie.
The monster, whatever the fuck in the movie,
trolling, bro.
However you want to call her, she is has glowing eyes, and you'd have to watch the movie to understand that. But just the character herself, there was so much potential to make this bitch creepy. And they did make her creepy. But halfway through the movie, bro, it became like a okay. Y'all ever play Slender Man?
No, but I've seen
the game. Okay, yeah. Well, y'all know the game. You look around, and the scary part is the moment that you see him after you've been walking around for 5 to 10 minutes. That's what makes him scary. The moment that you see him too much, he's no longer scary. And this movie fucked up by it put them on the screen too much to where it wasn't scary no more. Now I'm just kind of like staring and I'm listening. But if they would have kept that mystique up until the very end of the movie, nigga, and gave me like maybe 3 or 4, 5 more creepy running type scenes, or where it's just like they had 2 really good scenes when you see the movie, the log cabin and the nighttime running. If they would have just gave me a few more of those, this shit would have instantly jumped up 2 more points on the score. I give it a 6.8. But again, I have to give Neon credit. Neon is putting the scary, creepy movies along with A24 on a fucking back. Where the fuck is Blumhouse right now when you need them? Like, I think I want to see
for a while though, so I don't know.
Yeah, and I love A24, and I want to see Cuckoo again. I'm gonna see it when it comes on streaming because there are and the plot. Y'all understood the plot, right? For those that saw it,
man, god damn,
Look, Alex, what's the allegory?
Y'all didn't understand the plot.
Are you talking about Cuckoo?
Yeah,
Cuckoo. But the bird, them.
We ain't got to spoil. I'm just asking, did y'all understand it?
Allegory.
I'm gonna be real. Alex, I'm gonna be real. I didn't care enough to even try to understand the movie. I wasn't fucking with the story. There's a lot of shit in the movie. Red Pit kind of touched on this. There's a lot of shit in the movie that they do explain, but they also leave unanswered. And I'm gonna be real. I just wasn't interested enough in the story they were trying to tell me. I wasn't interested.
Gotcha.
I didn't get the allegory out of it.
I didn't either.
I mean, they kind of said it. They were kind of it was one of the things where it's just mid convo. He explains the whole thing in mid convo, and that happens about 3 times in the movie. So if you're not paying attention, you definitely gonna be like, "What the fuck am I watching?" Like you have to hear those 3 specific conversations to understand what's going on. But anywho, Cuckoo was cool. I'm gonna watch it again.
What'd you give it out of 10?
6.8. Only because they could have went crazier and on certain scenes.
All I'm gonna say, Alex.
That's a good score.
I know your body. I know your body, Alex.
Wait, y'all estimated that I would like this movie?
When we were on the show last week.
We have in here.
We was on the show last week. I kept saying, Alex, I think I was gonna fuck with this.
Well, I liked Men. I mean, Men wasn't an amazing movie, but I like what they tried to do.
What?
Say that again.
One more time.
I like Men too. I like Men more than Cuckoo. I like Men more than Cuckoo.
What?
I see what y'all doing. I see what
what the fuck? Men was cool, bro. I've never seen a man give birth, so I thought that shit was lit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But one last thing before Alien, Mafia, if you want to give your quick thoughts on Cuckoo, and we can
the best film. The best
Alien film. I thought Cuckoo was cool.
No, that's the best film of the year right there. Hold on. All right, go ahead, man. Sorry.
Okay. Oh shit. Damn. Fuck.
See, look, what you did, Lawrence. You're throwing them off. Go ahead.
The story, it's not anything too crazy, but it does its job. The characters are kind of meh. But like Alex was saying earlier with the whole being chased with the bite, the bird woman, I thought that was pretty interesting. I think it has potential as a new franchise. Like, I'm okay that they didn't answer everything because now I'm more curious about what they could do in the next movie. Overall,
next movie gonna be made.
It might, but I think if they do it right, they got something on their hands. I think they'll probably go crazy with a sequel. This was just a starting point.
Where the fuck is the next Purge movie at?
Oh God, you in line for that?
Hell no. Hell,
like the last one. The only one I didn't like was the first one, the first Purge.
Sir, you know what? 5 movies in 3 years. Hang it up.
You know what? You know what you sound like? You sound like the nigga saying, when the next Equalizer coming out? Hell no. They said the next Purge movie.
I'm sorry. Like, please end those movies.
Hell no.
Once you're on your fourth movie, like end it, just end it, bro.
Fam, Purge could have ended after the first movie. All we needed was a talking point. What would you do if the Purge happened? What would you? That's all that movie did.
Oh, the
That's all we
second
needed.
person
That's all
fire
we
though
needed.
with what's it called from what's his name? Crossbones. I forgot the actor name. That bitch was fire.
You said like lazy bone. You talking about nigga what?
He
Oh,
played
you're talking about
Crossbones.
Lazy Bone. Holy shit.
Crossbone. Yeah, I ain't watched.
What's
them-
that?
Great. What's his name?
What that actor name?
No, Graves or some shit.
Yeah, it's like
Who
Frank
you
something.
talking about?
Tell me what
Oh,
you
okay.
gonna do? Ain't no place
Frank
to
Grillo?
run.
Yeah.
Frank Grillo. Yeah, he's. Oh yeah, he was in one of them. What was he in the
He
third
was
one?
in 2 of them, 2 and 3.
Okay.
But Mafia, were you done with your review?
Oh yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10.
It sounds like you liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
I bet.
Good scores. Good scores. A lot of good movies out.
I got a question for you, Alex, about the movie when we finish up. But let's get to Alien.
Which movie?
Cuckoo.
Let's get to
just something that I feel like wasn't explained, but maybe I missed something, so I'll ask you. See if
Okay.
you caught it. So obviously, Alien Romulus just came out this past weekend. It's the newest entry in the Alien franchise. The film takes place between the first Alien and the second Alien movie, Aliens. And basically, the basic plot of this film: space colonizers come face to face with the most terrifying life form in the universe while scavenging the deep ends of a derelict space station. That's the
perfect
synopsis.
organism.
The budget was $80 million. Rotten Tomatoes right now it's at an 81% critic score, 86% audience score. The
Real
reviews
cinema,
for this
real cinema, real cinema, real cinema, real cinema.
True cinema.
So
True
on
cinema.
social media,
come on.
the reviews have been glowing. People saying it's the best Alien since the first 2. Some people saying it's in the top.
I agree.
Some people saying it's better than. Some people saying it's better than 2. It's top 3.
I'm all of them. I'm all of them.
Nigga seen it twice. You had a nigga that saw it yesterday. He saw it again today.
I saw it twice. I saw it twice.
Today. I'm fresh off the high, nigga.
2
Come
times.
on.
2 times.
So
I want to go back and see that shit. Come on.
2 chains.
Let me see how I want to start it. So real quick,
can we start off how it's? Can we please start off how it started off? Because starting off with just dead silence already had me peeked in.
Oh, you're getting the space atmosphere. They're already building the tension.
Nigga, you was on brick because it was quiet?
Bro, I thought my theater was messed up when that happened.
You have to be there to experience it. Like it's all in context. We all experience it. Can we get into our reviews? Like,
give me a second.
Y'all ain't even let one time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to let one time finish.
You niggas fiending. Give me a second. Hold up.
I stopped.
I've been fiending for
let you finish. Yeah.
Hold up, Larry. Yeah, simmer down. This ain't Weapon Wheel. This ain't Weapon Wheel, nigga. Nah. Now,
calm down.
Let me say this real quick. You bring up a good point.
Yeah.
You bring up a good point. So one of the main things about this movie, the director, and I don't know how he pronounces his fucking name. I'm assuming
Fede Alvarez. Fede Alvarez. Get used to the name, sir. Get used to that name.
If I'm Disney, he's not leaving my lot.
That's Fede.
I'm paying him whatever.
Fede Daddy. That's what we call him now. Fede Daddy.
Whoa.
Continue.
Slow down.
But yeah, so Fede Alvarez, he directed the film. For those that don't know, he directed Evil Dead 2013. He directed Don't Breathe.
Yes, sir.
What was that? 2015, I think. But
2 bangers. 2 bangers.
And so now he's doing this. I'm not sure what else he's done, but those are the main 2.
Third banger.
He's not he's a horror veteran. Let's just say that. One thing about this movie, though, in particular, he's a big fan of the movies. Obviously, Aliens. He's a big fan of the franchise.
Kept it true to the game. Come on now.
So one of the, I guess, great things about this movie is it's a lot of callbacks to the originals. You could tell there's a lot of love for the original movies. It was made by fans of the original movies. You get that feel the entire time watching this movie. And that's a good thing for the most part. But I'm gonna speak on this. It's also kind of to the detriment of the movie in some ways. This is how I want to kind of structure this. I'm gonna give some quick thoughts on the movie, and I'm sure some of it is going to be some stuff that we kind of all agree with. Some of it we might disagree with. I'm gonna open it up for y'all to give y'all thoughts. Let me just give some quick thoughts on the film, just from me watching. I just watched it earlier. I saw it earlier, like a few hours ago. So the main thing, this is a sci-fi horror movie, right? Well, first, let me start with this. If you've never seen an Alien movie in the franchise, this movie takes place between the first movie and the second movie, in the timeline. That's where this movie is set. Okay, the director came out and said, "You don't need to watch any of the other movies to enjoy this one," but I kind of disagree with him, and I'll get into that
Lies.
later. I'll get into that later, but yeah. So that's just kind of the starting point. Jumping off of that, sci-fi horror. The movie's not scary, right? So it's not going to be this type of movie where you're going to go in, you're going to be terrified. It's not that kind of movie. If anything, most of the horror is it's like body horror. That's what most of the horror is. Most of it's body horror, obviously, like monster movie shit. What you gonna say, Larry?
Is this dialogue?
No, I was wondering
because
you said
add on to this or no?
you had said that it's not scary. Like,
to who?
On the contrary, if you put yourself in their situation, how the fuck are you not terrified?
Well,
nigga, what?
But
how are you not terrified in this situation?
Hold on, wait.
I'm definitely traumatized, brother.
If you really immerse yourself in this film, how are you not fucking traumatized by the experiences that they're going through?
But this I got my nightlight on.
That applies. Nigga, we are afraid when we see a dog loose across the street. They are dealing with fucking
demons,
organisms, and fucking species they've never seen before. Shit, crazy shit they've never seen in their shit they've never learned about.
You acting like shit's
crazy shit. We freeze up when we see loose dogs. Like, imagine the situation. Like, okay, we're not going to get into
hold on. So when you watch a Disney film and when you watch Little Mermaid, you was like, she's so fucking scared right now. I just know how she feels. You doing that? If the shit ain't scary, it ain't scary, bro. What you talking
about? I mean, when I watch
that was different.
When I watch movies, I try to watch it. I try to watch the film from like certain points of view. Like, I don't. I exit myself and put myself in that world. That's how I try to watch every movie.
Mr. Lawrence, is it okay if I finish, brother? Is it okay if I finish?
No, go ahead. But I just wanted to.
I'm gonna let you. Don't worry. I'm gonna let you talk. I know you want to. I'm gonna let you talk. Just give me a second.
Go ahead. All right.
And I'm gonna speak to your point just real quick. That's a fair point, but the reason it don't work because that you could apply that to almost every situation. Every scary movie could be scary if you put yourself in their shoes, but we're not. We're watching it. So as a person watching it, it's not scary.
That's fair.
I feel like that's down to personal beliefs rather than
fair.
Just,
I guess.
I'm just I'm just speaking.
That nigga said I'm agnostic.
My personal review, there was not a single moment in this movie that scared me or got my heart rate pumping. That doesn't mean it's bad. It's just not a scary movie. A lot of it is body horror, which is cool. Body horror is cool. Obviously, some very good practical effects with the alien and the monsters and everything. Just the way it looks. But let me keep going. So I spoke on this, the sound design. Great, beautiful sound design, the sound effects, the music. A lot of it, again, is very reminiscent of the original movies. They literally have similar or the exact same sound effects from the older movies, similar soundtrack. And y'all spoke about the intro. The intro to the movie is pretty much cut for cut the same as the intro from the first movie. Literally have the same exact text in the credits in the beginning of the movie, and how
well the first part of it, yeah, but like it's not cut and paste the same. You know what I'm saying? Because like the first one, we had the certain score going on as we get an examination of the ship. But like as everything is going on, it's like just deadpan silence. Like I'm hearing people chew popcorn behind me as shit going on.
Right.
And they do that a few times.
Well, so one of the main reasons they do that is because a big tagline for the movie was "Nobody can hear you scream in space" or something like that. That was one of the big taglines of the first movie.
That was the first Alien.
Right. So they're kind of like
phrase, right?
Referencing that. How space is, there's no sound in space.
Phenomenal.
Let me see where else I want to go here. So this is my thing. I'm just reading off points of shit that I had, and I'll let y'all open and discuss about it. So let me just finish. The sound design, I'll finish my thought on that. The sound was great. Crazy. The only criticism I have about the sound, the theater I went to, now keep in mind I went to AMC, Dolby Cinema. So, Dolby Cinema has the surround sound, speakers in the chair, great sound system. For whatever reason, the dialogue was very, very low. it sounded like a Christopher Nolan movie. You know how they always talk about his movies where you can't hear what the fuck they're saying. There were a lot of moments, especially in the beginning of this movie, where I had trouble hearing what characters were saying because the fucking sound effects were louder than their voices. I don't know if that's everybody's experience. I'm just speaking on my experience. And so it kind of, I couldn't even tell what the main character's fucking name was until like 45 minutes into the fucking movie because I couldn't hear her name. They were calling her name.
I was trying to figure out if
it was the accents too. The accents were pretty bad.
Yeah. So that was a criticism I had as far as the sound goes.
I don't know if they're trying to do those accents on purpose. Like some of my friends was laughing, saying like they just had a whole bunch.
They were strong.
Yeah, they had a lot of accents.
Just a whole bunch of UK niggas in this movie.
Oh my god.
Let me see. I'm just kind of jumping around.
A whole bunch of tone talking.
So a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of callbacks to the original movies. There's little literal moments where they recreate certain scenes. Almost, they obviously do it differently because it's new characters and new environments. But there's points of the movie where they recreate certain scenes from the past movies, and they even recreate certain dialogue lines from the past movies. They bring them back. What else do I want to say? So this is just my opinion. I feel like this movie is very good, but it's also been very, very overhyped. A lot of people online, and they even had me hyped. I was hyped, bro. I've been hyped. I'm a huge fan of the Alien franchise. I fucking love this movie. These movies. This movie is good. I'm not saying it's bad, but to the level that some people have been saying is good, I just don't agree. I think it's a good movie. It's a good entry. If they make a sequel, great. But there's people that are acting like this is. There's niggas acting like this is like Dune level type shit. Like they're talking. I'm seeing people talk about this movie like it's bringing back cinema. Like. The movie is good, bro.
You talking about me?
Hey, me too.
If the shoe fits,
you talking about me? Goddammit.
When? Yes, sir. So
it's true cinema. Get it right.
Come on.
Good movie, but in my opinion, definitely overhyped. The movie tries to emulate. So if you watch the first Alien, it's a slow burn for most of the movie until it gets to the scene where the fucking chest burster and all that. This movie kind of does a similar thing. It's a very slow burn in the first half, in my opinion. Very slow. They're building up the, situation. They're introducing you to characters. The only reason it doesn't work for me, the way it worked in the first movie, if I'm being honest, I didn't give a fuck about a single character in this movie other than the main girl, I guess, and her brother. Outside of that, I'm gonna be real. I didn't have no type of attachment or gave a fuck about none of the characters. So that whole slow burn shit they was doing in the first half, it was. I'm gonna be real. It was boring. I was fucking bored. I'm sitting in the movie. I'm enjoying the atmosphere. Obviously, the sound effects, the set design, great. But for the actual movie, I'm like, okay, when is this shit gonna pick up? I kept saying that to myself. When is this shit gonna pick up? When it finally does pick up, great. The movie's great. But the first half, to me, it was boring. The third act was great. The fourth act is the best part of the movie, which, a side note, for those that don't know, the Alien movies are known for having fourth acts, meaning when you think the movie's about to end,
shit ain't sweet, nigga.
When you think the movie's about to be over, it flips over and it adds a new layer. That's a known thing in the franchise, and they do it again.
And they're the only ones allowed to do that. Anyone else does that, trash. In the fucking movie.
Some of the criticisms, me personally, I wanted to see more scenes with the actual fucking alien, the xenomorph. They shows the xenomorph in the movie, but a lot of it, in my opinion, I feel like we see more of the fucking face huggers and the alien at the end, rather than the actual xenomorph. I wanted to see more of the xenomorph, personally.
Oh, are we in discussions? Are we in discussions?
Let me know when we really can.
I'm gonna get y'all. I got two more things, and I'm gonna let y'all speak because I'm sure y'all gonna want to jump off these next two things I'm gonna say. So that's just my personal criticism. Second criticism: there is a character in this movie that is essentially a callback to the first film, an android, and I'm not gonna spoil it because it is technically a spoiler, but I'm gonna say this: they bring back a character from the first Alien movie in this movie, and they use deep fake technology to basically recreate this person's face, and it is some of the worst fucking visual effect I've seen in the last few years comparable to the Flash. So all of you niggas that was shit on the Flash CGI, I better hear y'all talk about this.
Yeah, that CGI was a little. That CGI looked like.
Y'all
it
know
was only
if you've
bad
seen the
for
movie,
30 seconds.
No,
it was only bad for 30 seconds.
Nah, it was consistent throughout. If he's talking about the person I'm thinking about, that was consistent.
You're talking about the android's face.
The first few shots of him pretty bad, but
the shit was terrible.
Anytime
his fucking
it got better.
Anytime his mouth moved,
it cooled off because his face is being viewed through the lens of another screen.
He was on
That's
TV,
why it cooled off.
I saw the movie twice, and I was able to key in on. I was looking for that scene. I was able to key in on it, and I realized like it's not that. It's only bad for the first 15 seconds you see him.
No, that's
then
not true.
He starts moving, and then he's on us. No,
the reason you feel that way is because
I've seen it twice.
After they first show his face, the rest of the movie you see him on the fucking TV screen. I
don't want to say that. I didn't want to give it away.
I mean, that's not a spoiler. I'm not saying nobody's name. I'm just telling you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, it wasn't as bad as people. Like, we didn't keep seeing it. You know what I mean? Like, the first 15 seconds you see him, it's pretty bad. When the reveal is bad, but then
that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that.
It looks better in motion. Like when he crawls to the.
I'm talking about that moment.
You know.
Okay. But I'm speaking specifically.
I feel like we're getting into. I don't want to spoil.
It's not a spoiler. Hey, Larry, you gotta chill out. Hey, so look.
No, I'm saying like.
Let me just say one last thing, and I'm gonna let y'all talk.
Let him get the last one before we can get this.
Go ahead. So y'all can talk because Larry excited. He keep going.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, the CGI was dog shit in that specific scene. Anytime the nigga mouth moved, it looked fucking terrible. I don't care what nobody says. Rewatch the movie. When they first show his face, it looked fucking terrible. The rest of the movie, it gets a pass because they don't really focus on his face that much. Okay, cool. The last point. And I'll get back to some of this and we do our larger discussions. The director says you don't need to watch any of the other Alien movies to get into this one. He fucking lied. He fucking lied. For one, I'm gonna tell you two reasons why. One, this entire movie is a love letter to the original movies. It literally recreates almost everything from the fucking costume design, the set design, the soundtrack, the fucking visuals. It pulls from those movies. So you don't necessarily need to watch them, but I feel like you lose some of that effect if you don't. That's just my opinion. The second one is not even an opinion, it's a fact. If you have not seen any Alien movies, including Prometheus and Alien Covenant, when they get to some of the later parts of this fucking movie, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is that? Like what is that? They don't explain it because it's something that's for people who've seen those movies. Again, I'm not gonna get into spoilers. The movie just came out. I'm not spoiling. We're not spoiling tonight.
Okay.
But that's just what I wanted to say. Y'all go ahead and talk. Give y'all thoughts. Go ahead.
Let me go first because I'm getting sleepy. I'm about to dip out. I want to appreciate One Time for allowing me on the Movie Guy podcast and Alex too. I just came from Tennessee this morning, dog. I drove 10 hours.
I forgot you old nigga. My bad.
Yep. I'll enjoy this movie. I don't necessarily agree with One Time and say you have to see the other movies or see Prometheus. You could go in, and when people go to watch the other movies, they're going to be like, oh, this from that scene. They're going to get it then. So I don't necessarily agree with that. But in the third act, when I thought it was over, and they did the surprise, well, ain't no spoilers, of course, but I loved it. It was nothing like, I wasn't scared like One Time said he wasn't, but I was with my wife, and I love watching her jump. You know, women usually easily scared and watching other people. I enjoyed it. It's the best Alien movie we had last 30 years, I guess. And yeah, I'm gonna take my father to go see it either tomorrow or Sunday in IMAX. I seen it in Standard because that was the only theater around the mountains at the time. But yeah, I loved it, man. Y'all go see it. You don't have to watch the other movies, but it helps. But yeah.
What would you give it out of 10?
I'd give it an 8.
Okay.
I'm soon as the Best Buy don't do 4K no more, so I gotta either buy it on Walmart or add it to my Amazon cart. So yeah, I can't wait for that to come out.
All right, brother.
All right, One Time, appreciate you. I'm gonna get out of here.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for letting me on,
bro.
I love you too, Red Room.
I don't like light skinned bitches, but anyway.
Damn, nigga.
I'll be
hard
back.
to get.
I'll be back for Black Ops 6. I'm streaming again. I'm buying some stuff, so I want to come back green screen and all that. But thank you for allowing me on.
All right, bro. Appreciate it.
All right.
See you next time, dog.
I'm gonna just say this too. I'm not necessarily saying you have to watch the other movies. The director was saying you don't need to watch them to get into this movie. That's the part I don't agree with. I feel like you can watch this movie and still get enjoyment out of it, but if you watch it without watching the other ones, you definitely will be confused. That's all I'm saying. You're going to be confused. If
you can be confused and still be locked into a movie. That don't really
That's
change
fine.
it.
I'm not disputing that. I'm just speaking on the fact that you will be confused. That's all I'm saying.
Let me go real quick. Because I'm not going to contribute much because I'm not a big Alien fan. So I'm just going to preface it like I don't really give a fuck about Alien movies like that. I always thought it was okay, but I've never been like.
You fucking trip. Hey, Tyrek, you're fucking
I never said it. I never said it, but did I say the movies are bad?
These movies are fucking amazing.
No. I'm saying I don't care about like how people get. I don't see why these movies are so compelling to y'all.
These are sci-fi pillars.
I'm good on them.
Horror pillars for real.
I'm good. Predator, Alien, all them shits is like alright to me, but I don't get the hype that y'all.
Yeah, but you fucking hype Transformers. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Of course. Transformers is iconic. Way more iconic than Alien. So I don't know what
not,
say
but we'll.
It is. You want to put the stats up? We could do that right now.
Bro, you want to see how all the influence? You want to see
you want to see what you want to see
tree off of Alien? The family tree off of Alien.
You want to see what the top 10 franchise of all time is? It's not Alien. It's definitely Transformers. In terms of money and all that shit, it's Transformers. It's not even fucking close. TMNT's bigger than fucking Alien, and TMNT's ass.
Oh my God, yo, this y'all mans?
Yeah.
Hey, wrap it up, Tyra. Get the review going.
All I'm saying is no. So without like, fuck out of here. Without like looking at the other movies, I really don't care. I'm gonna like just review the movie itself, regardless of the other two movies or whatever the fuck. So I thought the movie was kind of like shot well. I thought the storyline was pretty predictable. Like as soon as like I saw that brother was kind of fucked up at the beginning, I kind of was all right. I know it's exactly what's gonna happen when he gets on the ship and how it's gonna play out. And Wonton was right. The other characters beyond the sister and the brother, I don't even know why the fuck they were in the movie for. I get why they're in the movie because you need people to like die, and that's not a spoiler though, because you know people die in fucking these movies. So but I didn't spoil who died. So you need people like to get like fucked up, and that's what the point. But I didn't really give a fuck about. Like I had no connection to them, and I don't know. I felt like they weren't developed enough, and maybe that was the point. Like they didn't care. It was just they were just there and they just died. I'm like, cool, whatever. But it was a decent movie, decent watch. As I said, I give it 8 out of 10. The CGI was on that dude's face was fucked up. I don't care what anyone says because that shit was like glaringly staring back at me the whole time. I was like, dog. I'm like, dog. Why is he like that? And why isn't the brother's face like that? It didn't make any fucking sense. I don't know. Maybe that was a design choice.
No, there's a reason why, but it's a spoiler.
The actor is dead.
Well, thank you, Larry.
Okay, that's even worse. That there was no reason. That's even fucking worse because they shouldn't have done that shit. That shit was not visually appealing at all.
Yeah, they get a lot of backlash.
It was really distracting. But again, I feel like I've seen a plot like this multiple times to where like, all right, I get why if you're an Alien fan, it's kind of like a return to a form. So maybe you're like kind of gonna dick ride it a lot more than I would. But I'm just like, all right, cool.
That fucking dick.
Yeah, I'm just like, all right, cool. It's just another run-of-the-mill sci-fi movie to me. It's nothing I haven't seen before, and it's nothing they haven't done new before. It's more of a refinement. And I guess if that's how they bring Alien back to like kind of prominence, then that's cool. Because I saw Prometheus. I didn't think Prometheus was that bad. I thought it was like a decent watch.
Prometheus is
again.
Good.
Yeah, but someone in here said that it was ass. That shit was not an ass movie. I liked it. I actually like Prometheus more than this fucking movie. I'm not gonna fucking lie, because at least I think Prometheus tried to introduce some new themes and like concepts, and it made it more like esoteric. Where this is more of the run of the mill, like oh shit, Dead Space. That's what it kind of reminded me of. This movie just reminded me of Dead Space.
There's literally a scene that pulls from Dead Space.
Yeah, and so I think you played Dead Space. Like you already know what happened before.
And what inspired Dead Space?
Yeah, Alien, of course. But I'm saying that if you watched movies like this before, this movie should not be groundbreaking to you. And to me, based on the reviews going into this movie, people were saying this movie was some groundbreaking shit. There is nothing groundbreaking about this movie whatsoever, other than having an alien title and people want to dick ride it. But that's the end of my review.
What'd you give out of 10? What'd you give out of 10?
8 out of 10.
Okay, good review.
All right,
Larry, go ahead, bro. Get your shit off, man. You've been waiting to go. Go ahead, Larry. Goddamn, go ahead.
Yeah, like it's like
wait, Larry. Like, do not spoil, nigga.
It's like, where do I start with this movie, man? It's like, first off, the first thing that jumps out to me is about 5 minutes into the movie, the visuals. I like the visuals. I like the aesthetic, the way it's shot with modern technology, but it still has the aesthetic of that
it has a retro feel to it.
It still has that retro feel to it, that retro aesthetic to it from 1979 from the first movie. So that's the first thing that jumped out to me. I like that, but they still added their little touches to it with the I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna get into that, but yeah, I still like that. I like the aesthetic to the movie. Let me see, where should I start? The relationship between the main character and basically like her companion. His name is Andy. I like that. I like that relationship between them two. At first, it seems like he's a little
autistic.
Autistic, you know what I mean? He's giving me autistic vibes, and I'm thinking like, okay, maybe he's autistic, but then he's
no
he's
spoilers.
Her brother. I mean, I want to get into it. I want to get into this movie.
Can you put your rose toy away? What the fuck?
All right, I'm gonna just speak on the base level shit. Speak on the base level shit. Everything I like about it.
Rhino pill for the podcast.
Yo.
Well, let me ask you, Larry. Did you think this film was scary at all?
And don't lie.
Did I think it was? Did I think it was?
Did you clench your ass at all?
Did I ever get scared in this movie? Did I ever get?
Yes.
At certain points I got scared, but for the most part, this movie is not scary.
You're a fucking liar, nigga.
But they do a good job at building tension, and I really like tension in movies. And that fourth act that y'all spoke about earlier is where they really like that third and fourth act. The third and fourth act is where the tension really really steps it up a notch. Also, the script. The script is probably the best part of this movie for me. It's like for an alien movie, the base premise for every alien movie is unsuspecting humans stumble upon an alien organism, or
actually it's deeper than that.
That's the base premise. Now write around that. Now you have to write it. Now each movie you have to write around that, and I feel like they wrote around this. Like I feel like this was like really perfect execution, the way to write around it. Also, world build with the stuff we learned, like the point you went back to was when the director said you don't have to watch Prometheus or any of the Alien movies. That's a fucking lie. I feel like if you watch Alien and if you watch Prometheus and Alien, it's gonna enhance this movie, and especially if you actually like those movies, it's gonna make it even better because it I'm not gonna spoil, but
there's specific like hallways
off
and
those
shit.
Movies. It piggybacks off those films.
There's like specific things in Prometheus that I remember seeing that I saw in this movie, and I went, "Oh shit, that's that hallway."
And and then immediately when I seen certain stuff in the movie, I'm like, "That's the stuff from that movie." You know what I mean? That's from Prometheus. That's from the first Alien. That's from fucking that's from everything before this movie happened. So I really like that. I like the world building that they did. Like, okay, for a casual, yes, you can come in, watch this movie, and accept it for what it is, because they fill you in. They basically tell you about everything.
They fill you in,
and okay. But yeah, they fill you in on everything. They pretty much catch you up. They do a little they do a little exposition dump. They try to catch you up to, if you haven't seen it. But yeah, I feel like just see those movies and then watch this one. But yeah, I like the world building. I like the just the way they used just the how can I say it? How smart the script was with using the aliens, the face huggers, their
You
blood.
thought the script was smart?
Their blood, using physics, using
gravity,
using the physics, basically. Yeah, using physics and shit like that. Like they combined all that shit to create tension and obstacles for the main characters that I thought was really creative. I've never seen it done in an alien movie like that before. Like I really thought that was smart. Without giving away too much, but they really do but it's that impressive though. It's probably the most impressive part of the movie what they do with
gravity, nigga.
Gravity.
We gonna speak about it now.
Space, and they make fucking space terrifying.
Where do I start?
They make like it's parts of the movie where when they show you like shots from space, you're like, oh shit, stay away from that. Don't hit that. Don't.
This
run
movie
into
told
that.
you to stay away from space.
Yes, it made space scary.
I still want to go.
There were more than just aliens to be afraid of in this movie, and they even speak on that in the script where he's like, "Fuck it, you don't want to fucking kill one of these motherfuckers because literally the next level is fucking the vacuum of space. We're on the bottom floor, and you don't want to kill one of these motherfuckers now, do you?" Like they use shit like that. They use the element of space to put that fear in you. Like, how the fuck am I going to get through this? Then how am I going to get through this obstacle? How am I going to fucking kill this motherfucker? I got this fucking weapon that I can't. You know what I'm saying? How am I going to use this weapon to eliminate this fucking alien when
Larry,
they fucking have acid?
Larry,
you know what I mean?
How dilated are your pupils right now, dog? What the fuck?
What do you mean?
This movie was not this crazy. What do you
dilated pupils?
I mean, it's true. It's not that crazy. Well, you didn't care about. Obviously, you don't care about the script. Like you don't care about writing. Clearly, you just want to be scared.
What
you
writing?
Just want to be scared.
No, I didn't know it was scary though.
The writing wasn't that good.
Larry, what's your rating?
Y'all didn't care about how smart the character.
Hey, Tyreek.
Larry
was watching this
movie. I give it an 8 out of 10.
Nigga, that's what I gave it.
Larry, were you watching the movie on the wall like an alien, or were you in the
you liked about it?
I did.
You and Wonton did the same thing. Y'all literally picked the movie apart, but then gave it an 8 out of 10.
Well, I didn't actually give my score yet. And I actually liked the movie a lot.
Yeah,
I'm going to go deeper into it. I just wanted you to talk.
I said that movie was shot well.
I'm touching on everything I like about the movie, bro. But
I'm ready to get your shit out.
All right, I'll wrap it up. I've only talked about half the fucking. I've only talked about half the fucking movie. So whatever. Go ahead. 8 out of 10. Like whatever.
Oh, what were you gonna say, Alex? To me?
Whoa. You liked it.
I said I felt like Larry was on the wall watching like the alien instead of being in the seat.
Yeah,
and it was definitely climbing on shit.
Larry.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all go to these movies like, oh, it's so much hype. Oh, it's so much hype. I bet it ain't that much hype. Like y'all go in betting against the film. Y'all go in with a bias.
Hold on. First of all, Larry, hold on, Larry. I'm a huge Alien fan. I love these movies. That's number one.
Don't sound like it. Don't sound like either. Don't sound like anybody who's reviewing.
You got to understand something, Larry. Just because I'm a fan of the franchise don't mean I gotta love everything about it. That's number one. Number two,
hold on.
Wait, Larry.
This shit did Alien better than Alien, nigga. This damn near did Alien better than any other Alien movie.
That's not true. That's not true at all. I'm sorry, number two, you saw this shit back to back. Fucking, you had your fucking.
Like they made Romulus Space Station one of the fucking scariest places in a movie setting ever.
You saw the movie back to back.
You don't want to be in fucking Romulus Space Station.
You saw the movie
ever,
back
nigga.
to back.
There's no situation where you want to be in Romulus Space Station.
You saw the shit back to back. You had your fucking Boy Scout shorts on in the fucking photo. You sitting in that seat. You telling me, and you're defending a movie like this. You telling me you doing all this defense You seen the shit back to back, and it's only an 8 out of 10 for you, brother. It's only 8 out of 10.
It's an 8 out of 10 for me. It's an 8 out of 10 because there's like you said, there was a slow build. Like there's an hour that goes by.
Okay, so that's my point. So why are you getting on me for? Why are you getting on me then?
It takes damn near an hour to get to the
That's what I
shit.
said. So why
it
you
takes
getting
damn
on
near
me?
an hour.
So why are you?
But it's a 2 hour. It's a 2 hour movie. Their world, I understand though. You don't want to understand. I understand they're building character and they're building relationships and they're building the world.
I understood. It just wasn't interesting because none of the characters, we don't give a fuck about them. They
spend
an hour and we still don't care.
So you didn't care. So you don't care about Rain. You don't care about the Andy relationship.
No, I'm saying
that's two characters, nigga. They're
the main characters. They're the lead. They co-led the film.
But the other characters don't mean anything. What's the point of them niggas being in the movie?
Larry, we literally said that those are the only ones we cared about.
Yeah, are you paying attention, nigga?
Okay.
See what I'm saying? He mad at our reviews. He ain't even listening.
I gotta address Jack because he got honeycombs under his chest. Hold on, Jack. You don't watch movies, nigga. This nigga said talk. Jack ain't even gonna watch this movie. I don't know what Jack's talking about.
I'd rather talk spoilers, man, because I really to reinforce my points. Like,
Larry,
really
how about this, Larry?
Talk about what happens.
How about this, Larry? We gonna talk spoilers if you stay in the Discord, and I might upload it later.
Okay.
But are you done with your review? So I'm gonna let everybody else get up.
Nah, he was halfway through it.
Yeah, I was pretty much almost done. I like the tension they built. I like the world building. The relationship between the main character Rain and Andy, the fucking subplot under the main plot of the movie, the subplot between Rain, Andy, and the other characters, that's fucking amazing. Like, it's probably the best written alien movie like ever, nigga. I'm gonna be honest. Like what other movie? Like, I don't know.
I'm gonna need you to rewatch. I'm gonna need you to rewatch the Alien movie.
I might even give it a higher score, nigga. This bitch might be a 9 out of 10 for me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This upped it for an
One
alien
time
movie,
you made a change of score.
This upped it for a fucking alien movie.
You made a change of score.
Yeah.
Come
so
on,
Larry.
dog. Yeah.
I just want to say, if you think this is the best written Alien, I would encourage you to rewatch.
This is the best Alien movie, bro.
If you,
Swanton got some good.
This is my favorite Alien. This is my favorite Alien movie.
This is what I'm talking about. If you think this is the best, I encourage you to rewatch the Alien movies. That's all I'm going to say.
I've watched those movies plenty of times over my lifetime. I'm 31, my nigga. I'm 31. I'm unk.
You're only 31.
I think you should watch them again. I think you should watch them.
No, Tick is on. You know,
bro. I've seen
first of all, Larry,
10 times, nigga. I've seen Covenant like 5 times. I've seen Aliens like 9 times. I've seen Alien 2 like 4
This is
times.
very obviously recency bias. You just saw the new.
It's not recency bias, bro. Because I've seen all these movies, and
this movie's not better than Alien 2. It's not better than Aliens. It's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
For me, it is. For me, for what I want.
Well, you like Hot Fuzz.
For what I experienced.
You like Hot Fuzz.
For what I experienced, maybe it's a 9 out of 10 in theaters. Maybe it's a 9 out of 10 in Dolby. I can say that.
Larry, I appreciate your review. Let's get our thoughts from Docs.
Go ahead.
Docs, we want to talk. Docs, what's your thoughts on this film, brother?
Man, this motherfucker right here, because I literally just rewatched Alien and Aliens this same week, and this is easily top 3 in the franchise, in my opinion. This film builds upon a lot of the greatness that we've been missing in previous films, even up to Alien 3. There was a lot of lacking in practical effects in previous Alien films, and we getting back to basics with that. Also, a secondary evolutionary form of the xenomorph is in this film, and I don't think enough people are talking about how insane that is. Now I really want to know what else is in that life cycle to that species. I think the sound
infinite
design,
possibilities. It's life.
I think the sound design, like I said in the beginning, just like starting off dead silent, and I know some people think that's not a huge plus, but I feel like silence can be such a draw to a film and really makes you lock in to what's going on.
No, that was cool. I liked it too.
I be quiet before I take a shit too, but I don't feel like that makes the shit any better. Like, maybe I need to rewatch this scene because y'all making the silence feel
maybe
like
in context. In that 4th act, there's a scene where you lose sound in the middle of action.
I know what you're talking about.
You just lose all sound, and it is very effective because it's jarring at first. It's kind of shocking when you're boom, boom, boom. It's all boom, what's that word I'm looking for? Like bombastic. It's all bombastic and shit, and then it just goes silent. It just goes.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
But the action is still happening.
Let Docs talk. Let Docs talk.
Yeah, now, as I was saying, now I know some of y'all are saying y'all didn't really like the slow burn of it, but I was already locked into it because I feel like we were number one, because I don't want to spoil it really, but the setting of what we're getting is the first thing ever in the franchise. We've never seen this many people all on camera. We've never really seen what the lives of the population of humanity is at this point. So I was already interested in that aspect from the jump. And then finding out oh boy was an android too was very unique as well, just getting that off rip, because with these movies it feels like the finding out who's the android besides with Prometheus, we have to wait like a whole half the movie or like one half of the movie for like very late but kind of not early for to find out who's the android and see what they're about and try to figure out if they're whose side they're on, right? So I'm already kind of interested in that aspect and seeing his different quirks of him being like somewhat of an older model. I think again going back to the practical effects, seeing the xenomorph come out and then seeing the chest burster for this film. Oh my god! I think because I was talking to my friends while we were leaving. I think the chest burster that we get in the original Alien is always going to be the most iconic. I think this one is right under. I think it's better. I think it's more intense with the practical effects because in the first film, it kind of just like pops through the shirt and we don't really get to see too much gore besides the blood on the shirt. But with this one right here and how it slithers out, I think that was so well executed. And I was truly just like enamored with how they got that done. I think the director did such a well job of bringing like the tension of what Larry was saying. I think because I was telling y'all before the podcast even got on, I was really like in my seat, just like enamored about the situation and like oh boy was saying, I really can immerse myself into a film if the film is up to that standard, in my opinion. And I was already locked in, and then was seeing the amount of face huggers all at one time that we've never seen before.
That was the scariest part of it. That might have been the scariest part of the fucking movie.
Like just seeing face huggers. Like they were really active. Like this is up there with Aliens with how active these face huggers are moving. I think a lot of that really encapsulate the fear that it can provide. I think that the score bringing back some of the older themes in the franchise is definitely a plus. I think, especially like early on, and then the title sequence is probably, the title sequence probably it is what my third favorite sequence is because it is a callback, but also it encapsulates what it's trying to do on its own. And I was really just locked in from the jump. I think this is a really well done film. And yes, there's some, I think like a callback to what Ripley says when she first sees the Queen on the ship by Andy. I think that was kind of unnecessary, but I get it. But I think this film does a great job of moving the needle forward of what we can do with the franchise, because I think I feel like the dialogue and how like a lot of the plot has been with Prometheus and Covenant, for like fans like me, I enjoyed those, but I don't think what we really wanted from an Alien films from a practical effects standpoint, a real tension building standpoint, they never did that with those films, but this film does that so well, and I appreciate that to a high standard. Before you even asked me for my my rating, I gave it 5 stars. So I guess I'm gonna have to give it 10 out of 10 if I'm going by your standards, and I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that.
Shit.
Hey,
wait, one more time. What'd you say?
I said 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, brother.
You goddamn right.
It accomplished the goal.
Hey, I gotta
top 3 movies I've seen this year.
Wait,
I gotta take a shit. Let me get my review real quick, bro.
Hold on, real quick. I just want his 3. What's your 3 for the year?
It goes Dune,
Okay.
Deadpool, and I'll put this there.
Okay, bet. And Alex, go ahead.
Okay. Y'all said a lot about this movie.
Hold that dookie, Nick. Come on.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to be cool. Let me get my little notes. What I've been doing lately in movies is kind of keeping a random notes of thoughts.
Yeah, I did that too.
Y'all said a lot about this movie. Let me just start off with everything y'all said about it being scary. Stop this. Everything about will put yourself in the shoes of the person. If that's the case, nigga, Courage the Cowardly Dog is the scariest show of all time.
That's
If that's
what
the
I'm
case,
saying,
if that's the case,
hold on.
Let me get my shit
You
off.
see 20 face huggers running after these motherfuckers. You're not like.
Hey, you know. Hey, Larry,
Larry,
I know that you 31, so your memory going. You know what was
20 face huggers?
Okay. Here, how about this? Let me. You know what was scary? Y'all know what was scarier than 20 face huggers? A million fucking scarabs crawling under people's skin in The Mummy. That was scarier than 20 face huggers. Stop playing with me.
That was scary as hell. You're right.
Anyway. If that's the case, if we just gonna put ourselves in media and simulate it, nigga, there was no jump scares.
You're supposed to, but
all I'm gonna say is that shit was not scary. I was really hoping that it would have me on that. I was really hoping that they would have me at that. Yeah, like Cuckoo had 3 moments that scared me more than anything in this movie did. So the few notes that I had, I was very interested in. Now let me preface: I'm not a giant Alien fan. I literally went in. I am the person that came in here that went in with no background knowledge. I've seen the Aliens. I've seen Prometheus. I'm not a big fan, so I kind of went in here with a blank slate. First thing I noticed: the main character is wearing Reeboks in the future. That's crazy to me.
That's a callback to the first movie. It's a callback to the first movie.
So you don't even like. I can't listen to this because
I wasn't saying it was a bad thing. I didn't say it was a bad thing. I just thought it was crazy. Like Reeboks lasted that long.
It's a callback to the first films. Like
so you put me on. I didn't know that.
Ripley was in Reebok, so you should. Yeah.
I was wondering why they. Yeah, do my Google talk, nigga. That's why I was wondering why they zoomed in on it because I was like, okay, Reebok's cool. It wasn't a bad thing. Oh, some of these are spoilers. So I'm gonna just talk around it, and the people that seen the movie will know what I'm talking about.
All right.
How did that B word know to use that thing in the elevator? How would you know to use that? She was not in any other conversations that detailed what that would do. How the fuck did she see that and think, you know what? Let me do something real quick. Like what she did was when you go to the fridge and you'll see nothing you want to eat, and you so hungry you go back to the fridge and you make something out of a slice of cheese and a fucking pretzel stick. Like that's what she did. I don't know how. She was not in any of the conversations that would have let her know what this will do if I do this. I can't spoil it.
She literally
there was a live feed of everything. There was a live feed of everything.
Bro, she was knocked out.
Her little boy, her ex-boyfriend. Who you talking about?
I don't want to spoil it. When we do our spoiler cast one of these days, or maybe later on tonight, we can talk about it.
Rain? Talking about Rain?
Those characters were so forgettable. I don't even remember any of their names outside of the main 2. And maybe y'all can correct me, but while I was watching the movie, I said, "How the fuck did she know?" Okay, second thing.
They literally said it right in.
I don't think. Okay, we can talk about it later. My third point. From when I was a kid, like every shot of one of these aliens looked like it was a nigga standing in a suit. Like it looked like he was standing looking at his dick in the mirror. Like it looked like he was just kind of staring at himself. Like there was maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds in total of a fast moving alien on this fucking film. Like think about that whole movie, y'all. Think about that whole movie. There was probably 30 seconds of screen time of them moving faster than 2 miles per hour. No joke. So for me, that kind of ruined it for me. I thought these niggas was like Apex, boom, 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 boom. Like these niggas were slow.
They are.
And what I'm telling you, this movie did not show that.
They want everybody.
How about this? You could tell me all day that you're the fastest kid on the playground. If I've only seen you sprint for 10 seconds, that don't tell me you the fastest out here. That just says that you can run over there real quick.
And this
whole movie, they was stiff as fuck. Anyway,
finish.
I like the callbacks to Prometheus. I did remember some of those callbacks. Interestingly enough, that's a spoiler. I can't. We're gonna talk about that later. The aliens had Paul Wall teeth. They had like Paul Wall grill teeth. I thought that was
teeth.
fire. Yeah, they had like gold teeth. That shit was fire.
That's canon. That's canon.
That's canon. That's canon. Xenomorphs have metal teeth. Yeah.
Fire.
Man,
okay, I like
Larry.
that.
Fuck, man, we ain't asked, nigga. Come on, Alex.
I think the deaths in this movie, although they weren't crazy bombastic in the beginning, they were very satisfying for me. I don't know what it was, but the visceral nature of the popping out the chest. I mean, you saw the X-ray where this bitch ribs was breaking while she's trying to get words out. You had situations. That shit was crazy. That girl getting deep throated by that face hugger was fire. The nigga getting bit squared, like he got bit and then his tongue bit him and knocked his. Come on, all right, bro. The death was good. I'm you know.
Damn, not every death, Alex.
I thought the most interesting thing about that, and keep in mind this is somebody who doesn't know the lore of aliens. I didn't realize that the scariest thing about these aliens were that they had STDs and gonorrhea. The scariest thing about this film and the biggest threat about this film was their body's makeup. It wasn't even the alien. The alien himself didn't present himself as a threat. I mean, of course, it's an alien, but he was slow. I saw 2 bites. I saw him spear a nigga like he was Goldberg with his tail. But the scariest thing and the biggest threat in this movie was the nigga sweat glands. Like we gonna keep it a bean? That was the main plot point for the whole fucking movie. Now this is to Larry's point. Hold on, Larry. Hold on. One time. I agree with you, Larry, that they did involve verticality and they did involve something that made the environment more than just a black ship with some LED lights. I agree with you. I like how they incorporated it, but let's keep it a bean. That was the biggest threat of the fucking movie. They outran these aliens multiple times. There were multiple times where the alien just staring at them, waiting on them to put their key card in the door. The facehuggers were more aggressive than the fucking aliens.
The movie addresses that. The movie addresses
that. It sounded like you wasn't paying attention.
Fam. Addresses it. Hold on. You know? You talking about when he's hold on. Shut up. You talking about when he said he's waiting on us to open the door? You talking about when he said he's waiting on us to open the door? I heard that. I heard. Okay, Larry. You're not about to make me scream. You're not about to make me scream my house at midnight. I heard. Larry. I heard. Larry. Oh my fucking God, Larry. I heard that. It doesn't make them any more threatening because the nigga said, well, let me take a coffee break. I don't give a fuck if he was waiting on them to open the door or not. At the end of the day, the movie still had their fucking sweat glands be the biggest threat in the whole fucking movie. The 4th act, what did she... I'm not going to spoil it, but come on, bro. Like, stop acting like the sweat wasn't the biggest part. That's all you took
from it.
Bruh. Take what you want from our review. For the people that ain't seen the movie, you'll see what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That was one
anyway.
Scene, bro.
Anyway, I love the scene where they had to well, I can't spoil that. There was a concept, not even a concept. In certain scary movies, you have your navigation tactics. You usually have a small corridor. You have a ledge that you can't fall off of. Y'all get what I'm saying, right? This movie had a really interesting one that I really liked. The idea with the gravity and the secretions. I thought that was fire. I love that was even an idea. Your character does all this, and then it's like, fuck. Now I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what scene I'm talking about at the end. I really like that scene. I thought they built upon, like I said, the biggest threat was their makeup of the alien. And they did have multiple ways that this could either help us or this could fuck us up. But again, as somebody who's coming in with no prior context or any allegiance to this, I kind of wanted to see these niggas be the apex predators that I was advertised, that they were advertised to be. My last 2 points, the asteroid belt. Oh no, I have 3 points. One of my points is a quote. Get away from her, you bitch. That was one of my quotes.
That's a callback from the other movie.
That's a callback.
Okay, so there's a bunch of. I'm gonna have to do some research to get all the callbacks.
That was a callback, yep.
Yeah, like
I just thought that nigga had hit puberty all of a sudden at the end of the movie. Asteroid belt. The asteroid belt was fucking fire, and maybe because Saturn is my favorite planet, but all it's that
it's an ice ring.
All that ice ring / asteroid belt, whatever the fuck, whatever that, all that scene did to me. I saw that scene, and I immediately looked at the invisible camera at the corner of the movie theater, and I said, "Marvel, what the fuck are you? How does this movie?" And I've seen it so many times. They have the budget, right? And maybe they don't have the talent. I don't see how you couldn't outsource or recruit. It'd be movies like this, a Ridley Scott film, a fucking insert film, bro. Insert alien film. They be having the most fire CGI. This is what I be talking about when I tell y'all good CGI. This is what I mean when I say I want shit that looks like they put a camera in space and they watch this shit happen. There was so much fucking and even the final act when the you know what happens, bro. I'm like, nigga. And niggas was on my ass saying that Doctor Strange had bad CGI. Niggas was on my ass talking about like niggas mark me as the CGI, you know, Simon Cowell. I'm like, do y'all not see what other movies are doing and it seems effortless? It doesn't have to be a space fucking odyssey for us to get some good CGI, my nigga. Like this is the shit I be talking about. So this movie,
I don't want to cut you off, but to your point, when I compare it to movies like Gravity, when they with the shots they have in them film Gravity, I compare it like it's really similar to those shots. Like it's really that well done when it comes to like the shots from outer space.
And then my last thing about this film, I did not know Brittany Griner was gonna be in this movie, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, why are you doing that?
And
do that.
And now I'm gonna and that's my review.
Why did you do that?
That was crazy.
Look at this roast master over here.
Yo, I saw that. Yo, she might do a post up. What the fuck? Okay.
All right, let's get to these.
Wait, he didn't give a rating.
Yeah, out of 10, Alex, out of 10.
Oh, if I gave Cuckoo a 6.8, a 6.8.
Really?
What? You're giving nigga Alex.
I literally
reevaluate right now.
I literally just gave my reasoning. I came in to see the famed.
You wanted to see the alien fuck shit up. And
I wanted to see that. I wanted to see the alien go crazy. Now, what gave it the 6.8
versus Predator?
Hold on. What gave it the 6.8 was the CGI and some of the, like I said, I like the ways they gave the obstacles the characters had to go through. The acting wasn't anything spectacular. The android was damn near so autistic I got annoyed.
Are you serious?
The what else was going on? There was nothing spectacular about this movie outside of how the most spectacular thing about this movie was how they implemented the honey mustard. Other than that, this was the regular ass film.
The movie was the android. He stole the movie from me.
Okay, you're trying to tell me why I gave my rating.
Stole the film. The character was great, but
you're trying to tell me what I gave. If I gave Cuckoo a 6.8, when I gave Cuckoo a 6.8, I said this film has the things that I like.
You didn't appreciate that performance?
I said it didn't do enough. It didn't do enough.
Okay.
The 6.8 is not terrible. You just told me say a 5 or a 10. I gave it a 6.8.
It's not bad. That's a good score.
If I had honey mustard semen, I would go crazy too, but I don't.
Hey, you are. That's all you see. No, I can't take your review serious because that's how you visualize the movie. Like you see it as fucking mustard. Like you see it as honey mustard. Like you in the theater. Like, oh, it's fucking honey mustard. Just all right, okay. Right. They got honey mustard for blood. Like you in there fucking making jokes of all this shit.
Who's next?
Like you ain't taking it serious, man.
Hey, wait, real quick.
You're not taking the movie serious.
Can I give a rest in peace to H.R. Giger for designing the xenomorph and a lot of the freak shit they got in this damn movie? Because without him, we'll never seen that. So I just gotta give out because they kept his legacy alive with this. So
what's this type of aesthetic called? Like the alien aesthetic? Is it like biopunk?
Biomechanical.
Biomechanical, okay.
That nasty ass shit. If you ever seen
this
artwork,
nasty bio shit, yeah.
If you ever seen this artwork, you're gonna be like, oh, the xenomorph could have been way worse. Yes. But y'all can continue.
Now, Saint, I want you to get your review. I know you said before you hadn't seen any of the movies prior to this past week. Is that right?
Yeah, I had no interest in this, but you guys are hyping up. Specifically, Wonton was hyping it up.
Well, I kept saying for this movie.
Oh, Wonton hyping something up.
Nigga, I'm a fan of the series. I told you, I'm a fan of the series.
But it not just him, but I kept in every movie I was watching or something. You know what? I'll give it a chance. Watch Alien and Aliens yesterday. I see what the hype is about and why people are fucking with it so much. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know what y'all are talking about. It's not scary and whatnot. It definitely is, bro. There's some terrifying things in it, and it's from the score, the atmosphere, and honestly, a little bit of the reaction to some of the cast. Overall, bro, I gotta say, I didn't need to see Alien Nussy, and that was kind of just out of pocket. Y'all are saying that the aliens aren't intimidating or showing like how fast they are, which that's not true. They definitely show that throughout the movie. They do a lot of things that are very intelligent. They were toying with them if we're being real for the most part.
If we're being honest, yeah.
I would say them having a very young cast that has chemistry that we don't see in a lot of movies. Borderlands, you take notes. Yeah, man, I gave it a.
This the first young cast in the franchise too, by the way.
Yeah, and there's I gotta say, the director, he a liar, bro. He lied at Comic-Con or whatever.
I said this the first young cast that we gotten in this franchise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
And I gotta say, the director definitely lied his ass off at Comic-Con. You definitely need to watch the first two movies, because if I didn't watch those movies,
I agree. I feel like
I would have been confused.
Prometheus and Alien, you'll be good.
I didn't watch
amplify the movie.
I didn't watch Prometheus. I'm gonna go watch it probably tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, man, I just gave it an 8 out of 10. I might even go watch it again. Very enjoyable movie. And I think Dolby. I don't know. I think Larry said it earlier. I think Dolby is probably why he's having a recency bias a little bit, because that it does add the experience.
It's so amazing in Dolby. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, man.
Nigga, if you watch Aliens in Dolby, you'd be saying that right now too, boy.
Maybe, but I'm sorry. Like, it's so good. Like, no. Aliens is number 2. That's my second favorite Alien movie. Don't get it.
But I don't know.
I said this shit better than Alien.
Don't get it fucked up.
Okay,
it is. It is.
Hold on. For all you can go on a tangent.
It's smarter than Alien. I'm sorry.
You going off on a tangent? I'm gonna need you to relax a little bit, Larry. But
like, the script is better.
Relax, brother. My turn. My turn. It's my turn, brother.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, there's not really a few negatives. I don't see what y'all are talking about, that the pacing was slow that first half. I was locked in the entire time. And I don't even know, like,
boring as fuck. I don't give a fuck about that British fucking.
It wasn't boring.
I don't give a fuck about the pregnant bitch. I don't give a fuck about the bald-headed Chinese girl. It was boring as fuck. It was boring as shit. Boring.
I don't know how you got it was boring.
Boring as fuck.
And y'all gotta stop going in movies with this mentality, bro. Y'all gotta stop judging a movie before you literally have to sit there and put yourself in this movie.
Finish. Oh my god, let him finish.
I just can't help it. I can't.
Hey, Larry, shut up for a second.
Like, damn,
oh my god,
bro.
He finished.
Yeah, dang.
Yeah, one time let him finish, because you fucking started this shit.
This is crazy. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I don't know what y'all were getting at with that one. That doesn't make sense. Definitely,
well, you like bike riders.
What people
you like, you know.
One time, let him finish.
I stand on it. But the things that people have been complaining about throughout the entire year, and I say for years with movie guys in general, bruh, about horror movies not being scary or even trying. When I compare it to like Longlegs, there was nothing scary really in that movie. It was just disturbing. You talk about Cuckoo, it was nothing scary really in that mug. It was just disturbing and like creepy. With this one, I felt a little bit of actual true like horror. Because let's be for real, bruh. Ain't no fucking way you want to go on that damn ship. There's no way. There's no way in God's green earth, bruh. What you just saw, you being like, yeah, I be on. Fuck no. Absolutely
nobody's saying that. We're just saying watching it. As a person watching it happen, it was nothing. It wasn't scary. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let you finish saying.
Bro, they instantly made Romulus one of the scariest movie settings.
My
in
man,
history.
Larry, come on.
If you think this movie had scary moments, that's fine. I encourage you to play Alien Isolation.
What's the rules around this motherfucker?
Play Alien Isolation.
You're the
you'll
host.
be terrified. You'll be terrified.
And also
Wonton, something is a problem.
Also, Wonton,
that game is way scarier than this fucking movie.
Listen, you know me. I don't watch horror movies. I'm not a horror movie guy at all. It's because of y'all that I'm like, all right. And so, speaking as a person like that, bruh, this is a good horror movie for somebody, bruh, and a good introduction to a series. So, I recommend it. 8 out of 10. I might even go watch again.
I bet. And Red Pig, what's your thoughts on the film?
Hey man, y'all didn't, nigga, the way y'all niggas excited for this movie, you think it's like, oh my god, shit is, I do think it's one of the best horror movies of the year, low key. You gotta see this in Dolby or IMAX. I ain't gonna lie to you, the story and shit didn't really do it for me like that. But did it for me. Y'all was shitting on the CGI and shit, nigga. I thought the special effects and the sound, I thought technically like the movie was fire to me. Like the movie was gorgeously shot to me. A lot of practical effects was used and shit. The CGI besides that man was pretty good to me. Also, I get what my time was saying. This movie is low key boring as fuck for the first hour or so.
Thank you.
You just waiting for something to happen. Like
the way y'all was talking about, oh, this shit is amazing. So when the movie starts, I'm like, okay, when is it going to get fucking amazing? So, it don't get amazing until you fucking an hour, 30 minutes in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it took a while to get going, nigga. But it wasn't like, it was interesting, like the world and shit. They would, this shit was kind of interesting. I didn't feel like it was terribly paced.
How long did it take Alien to get active? Real quick, how long did it take Alien to get active?
No, but see, I'm glad you brought that up. Alien, the first movie, is known for being slow. The difference is, it's interesting. It's interesting as fuck. So it keeps you engaged. This movie, the beginning of this movie is not interesting. Right here, the cast of characters they set you up with, they're boring as fuck. None of them are interesting. They don't develop none of the fucking characters. Because if we being real, I didn't give my full review because I know y'all niggas wanted to talk about it. I can really get into this bitch. Because I'm a fan of this franchise. I went into this movie hyped as fuck, ready to fucking love it. And even though I like the movie, I don't love it. I like the movie. I do not love this movie. And I'm probably not going to watch it again. I'm not going to buy the 4K Blu-ray because it takes too fucking long to get good. If it was good from the jump, I would be all in. But I'm not buying this movie on 4K just to watch the second half. I'm not doing it. I'll finish my thoughts. Red Pig, go ahead and finish my brother. I'm sorry.
Oh, I did like the casting. Like, nigga, they ain't had no big names in this movie for real. I like that it was like all new niggas. I like the leads in this movie. The kills, like Alex said, the kills was cool. I mean, I thought the movie was good. I give it 8 out of 10. It was good. It's funny. It's a good movie. Like, it's a pretty good movie, but I would never watch this again. I'm sorry. Like
that, bro. I'm a fan of the fucking friend. I probably would
it's
not
this one
watch
of those
this again, bro.
One time, this like the Avatar experience. Nigga. This is a movie you watch in theaters because that's where it's like best experienced. But you ain't gonna watch it.
I get nothing out of this if I watch it again. I don't. I get nothing out of it.
This is a movie you only watch in theaters because the sound and the visuals are so good. But other than that, I wouldn't watch this at home by myself.
It's definitely a one-time watch for me. I'm never watching it again.
Red Pig, let me ask you this: as somebody who doesn't watch horror movies often,
it wasn't scary to me at all.
Did any of the jump scares get you anything? Did anything jump out to you?
Which is crazy. Not really. Which is crazy. Not really.
Yeah, Red Pig, you very easy to get scared with them jump scares.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Nothing really got me for real.
All right.
Yeah. This not really a horror movie. This like a action horror, right?
It's not. It's more like a survival. It's not. There's nothing particularly scary or meant to be scary about this movie. Like you got to really be like 2 years old to like, oh, I'm scared.
Well, that's kind of the problem. That's another thing that again, I ain't give my full thoughts. I can give my full thoughts. This movie, because Fetty is a fan of the movies, the previous movies. He's trying to merge elements of all the other ones, and it's a lot going on. The first Alien is a survival horror. They're fucking trapped on a fucking spaceship. They don't know what the fuck is on the spaceship because they don't know what the alien is. It's the first movie. They're trying to hide from it. They don't know where the fuck it's at. So it's like a survival horror. The second movie is an action movie. This new movie has elements of both, and it kind of mixes and matches. But because it mixes and matches, it doesn't do either extremely well. It kind of just does them both okay. it doesn't excel at either. I'm getting too deep into it. Mafia Quiet, did you want to review this as well, brother?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll be quick.
All right, brother.
All right. So the story is good. It knows what it is. And by the end of the movie, I was like, man, 2 hours has already passed already. Damn. The characters, for the most part, they play their role, but 2, arguably 3 characters don't get developed enough, but that doesn't really matter in the big scheme of things. The jump scares, unfortunately, were predictable. And if you're a horror veteran, you probably won't find yourself being scared during the movie. But the movie does do a great job of setting tension of the scenes. I think the aliens had a great design. The music for the movie was good. Overall, for me personally, I give this movie an 8 out of 5, 8.5 out of 10.
All right, bet. Let me just say this. I kind of spoke on my points earlier. I'm gonna give some deeper thoughts and then we can wrap up because we've been doing this shit for a minute. It's late. Let me just say this. I don't want anybody to leave here thinking that Wonton didn't like the movie. I like the movie. I'm a fan of the franchise. Alien is one of my favorite fucking movies. Aliens as well. That franchise in general, I love. I love Prometheus. I love these movies. Alien Isolation is one of my favorite fucking video games that I've ever played, and it's literally top 2, maybe top. Well, it's top 3. Top 3 for me, last generation, because it came out in 2014. It's top 3 for me as far as games go in the last generation of gaming. One of my favorite fucking games. Wow. I love this franchise. So when they announced this movie, when we're seeing the trailers, I'm hyped as fuck. Then the reviews come out, people saying it's great, it's amazing. This is the best movie since the first 2. Great. Which again, Tyrek mentioned it earlier. The bar is kind of low because Alien has 2 great movies in the beginning. Then it has 2 mid ones. One that's arguably worse than mid, Resurrection. Some people say it's complete dog shit. Then you get Alien versus Predator in there. Some people hate it. Anyway, I went off a tangent. The point is, there's really only a few good movies in this franchise, right? And this is a franchise that's been going on for 50 fucking years. That being said, I went into this movie hyped as fuck. I'm hyped. I love Alien. I'm ready. I'm excited. Right off the bat, everything that these people who've reviewed Saint, Docs, Larry, that they've been saying that they loved, I also liked. The intro with the silence, all the callbacks to the original films, the fucking practical effects. All the movie has a lot of positives. I enjoyed it for all those reasons. But as a fan of the franchise and a person who went into this movie supremely hyped, there were some things that I just left feeling like I didn't like that much, right? I like the movie, I don't love the movie. And some of the things that Alex talked about. This movie is an alien movie. We don't get much of the xenomorph, which is the alien. You see the xenomorph. There's scenes with the xenomorph. There's even scenes with multiple xenomorphs.
The alien is the organism. It's the face huggers. It's
I'm speaking on
everything that comes with
hold
it.
on, Larry. Don't interrupt me, please. I'm speaking on the xenomorph specifically. We get a lot of scenes with the face huggers and the fucking alien at the end of the movie. The xenomorph specifically, I feel like they could have done more with that. I wanted to see that actual xenomorph do more killings in the movie. I wanted to see more of that. That's what I like Alien for. I wanted to see more of that. I wanted to see that particular alien get more involved, and I feel like we didn't get to see it as much as previous movies. Now I get it. This is a new movie, so you want to do things differently. I get it. But in a movie where every other scene is a callback to some shit, what the fuck is the difference of calling? You know what I mean? Like, I saw a tweet actually earlier. Somebody was like, Alien Romulus. Oh, I get that reference, and that reference, and that reference, and like that's the whole movie.
That's not true.
The whole movie is full of references and callbacks. Which again, if you're a fan, cool.
Well, I mean, the first movie came out 40 years ago, so I mean, we're already familiar with the movies. We're already familiar with what comes with the Alien film. So
hey Larry, hold it down, hold it down, bro.
Okay.
That's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm making is one of my critiques of the film. The director tries so much to call back and replicate the original films that I feel like it holds him back from doing shit new his way. What would you bring to this fucking franchise? And he did implement some cool stuff. I'm not going to say he didn't. He did. I just feel like he could have done more. He spends so much of the movie trying to call back and replicate shit from the movies that we've already seen, like fan service. That's great, but he does it so much throughout the entire movie. That's the only thing. It's cool to see.
Is this the Force Awakens of Aliens?
You're interrupting.
Yeah, bro. Like even Force Awakens, bro. When that movie came out, I fucking loved it. But you also can't deny when the people were saying it's a copy of New Hope. I mean, yeah, it is, but it's still good. I feel the same way with this movie. There's a lot of shit that he copies from the other movies, but it's still good. I just wanted to see more new shit. That's all. That's one of my critiques. Along with wanting to see more of the Xenomorph.
That's what I got from it. You go ahead, finish. Sorry, finish.
I just want to say one last thing, and then we can do final thoughts and then outros. Me saying it's a slow build. The movie, so Alien 1 is known for being slow. It's a slow movie, right? It's not full of action. It's a slow build, and then it gets into the horror. The difference for me is that movie, in my opinion, from the very first time I ever watched it to even now when I rewatch it, it pulls you in and engages you because it brings you into a new environment you've never seen before. It sets you up with this crew. All the characters are interesting. They're different. There's even fucking twists that we find out later on with the characters. The main character, Ripley alone, Sigourney Weaver, in my opinion, the new actress in this movie, her name is Kaylee Spaney, I think. She's good. She's good in this movie. But she's nowhere near as iconic or as good as like Sigourney Weaver's character was. Like it's not gonna hold up. It's not gonna pass the test of time. Fucking 15 years from now, nobody's gonna be talking about her the way they talk about fucking Ripley. They're just not as good as she was. So that's what I'm talking about.
When you're the OG, it's hard to surpass the OG.
But it is what it is. I'm just rating it for what it is. None of the characters in this new movie are as interesting as the characters in that movie. The fucking they barely set up any of their backstory. They give us some, but the little they give us is nowhere near as interesting enough for me to even give a fuck about any of these side characters. When they're setting up the world building of like this space station and what was going on here, some of that is cool. You know, some of it is spoilers I won't get into, but we learn the backstory of what went down on that space station and what was really happening. That's interesting stuff. But the majority of that first half of that movie, I'm sorry, it took a long time to get going. I'm just, especially when you have people who saw the movie saying it's amazing, the movie is fucking amazing. So when you're watching a movie and you're fucking 45 minutes to an hour in, and you're like, okay, when does it get amazing? Like so far it's cool, but when does it get amazing? It gets amazing at the last fucking half. The third act and the fourth act carry this fucking movie. The fourth act specifically, it carries this fucking movie. Very good. It's very, very good. But again, like I said, I'm not going to rewatch. If the movie takes over an hour to get going, I'm not rewatching this shit, nigga. I'm not sitting for an hour for the... I'm not going to a movie to wait an hour for the shit that I actually want to see. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. That's just me. I'm not doing it. Any other movie that I like Dune, nigga, Dune is interesting from the beginning. Both movies. I don't have to wait for a certain scene to happen for me to get interested or to enjoy it. This movie, I did. So that's just me. As a fan of the franchise, this is how I felt. I'm going to give my rating. This is a 7.8 out of 10. This is a 7.8 out of 10. Good movie, good entry into the franchise of Alien, but overhyped as fuck. Not as good as Alien or Aliens. Yeah, it's a good movie. If you are a fan of the franchise, obviously you should definitely go see it. If you've never seen an Alien movie, you should also go see it, but I would recommend you watch the first two at least. Just watch the first two and then go see this. They're on Hulu, they're on Disney Plus. But we've been here for 3 hours. It's this late. Y'all can give y'all final thoughts and then we can do outros. Anybody want to talk? Go ahead. Y'all good? No final thought?
I'm just peeing right now. Hold on.
What?
I want to hear that splash.
Sit down, huh?
Splash.
You gotta pat that hole.
Splash.
Yeah, I'm trying to dab Fat Pop
Yeah,
before I
dab
put him back in
it.
underwear.
Somebody
Fat
get
Mom,
this
nigga.
man a map.
All right, I'll get final words since y'all niggas being shy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good podcast. I don't think I've seen Larry's head be this radioactive in a long time, so I'm glad movies got him back in the swing of things. Larry's been back streaming video games. He talking movie. I feel like he's back in the swing of things. I'm happy for him. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you, Delayed Saints guests. I don't think I got your name in the beginning.
That's Kiki too.
That's not Kiki.
That's Big Brother Docs, man. Stop playing with Docs, man.
Docs. I gotta commit that to. Appreciate you, Docs, coming on. Shout out Red Ron. Appreciate you for coming on, man. We enjoy the new faces around here. Definitely.
Damn, you
I
ever
just
be
want
over
to
here,
say I
nigga.
respect everybody's opinion. I'm glad that everybody enjoyed this film. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, bro, go see this shit, man. Bro, if you love movies like we love movies, go support the fucking movies. Go to the theater and watch the shit. Find the biggest screen you can find. It's gonna make this shit more enjoyable.
And watch that shit in Dolby, nigga.
Dolby is a must.
It'll be a spectacle. Even if you feel like the story ain't crazy, or if you feel like it could have been better, it's still a beautiful movie to see. It's gonna be a spectacle. Keep it cinema.
And let's finish up with the outros. Let's start with the guests. Go ahead, Larry, with your outro, brother.
I just want to say that, I love this movie through and through. It's my favorite Alien movie at the time. I've seen all the Alien movies front to back multiple times, and I feel like this does Alien.
I'm sorry. I gotta. There's no fucking way you like this movie more than Aliens. There's no way you like this movie more than Aliens. There's no way.
Do his outro.
There's no way.
This put an unexpected crew in the worst situation ever, and I don't want to spoil it, but damn,
you literally just described every Ed and Eddie episode.
I don't want to spoil it, but this is the most realistic outcome that would have happened. Like the most realistic outcome for a scenario when you come up against like an alien organism. Like this is the most realistic outcome.
This is like Callisto Protocol meets Dead Space.
I agree. It got a lot of inspiration from Dead Space, but I love the movie through and through. Like I gave it a 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10.
You actually kicked it.
I upped it. Yeah, you see, I'm
he just said it's his favorite Alien movie. What the?
I'm hulking out. I'm hulking out over here, but. Yeah, I like the movie. I did have some gripes. I don't love the movie. There is some issues.
I couldn't fucking tell.
There is some issues like the lack of Alien. I agree with you all. There is a lack of Alien, and there is a lack of Alien. Like I agree with you all. They focused a lot on the face huggers more than the Alien, but I understand why, because they're kind of scarier in a sense because they outnumber everyone so much. Like it's like 20 to fucking 1. It's crazy. But yeah, that
you think it was because they was cheaper? They could just have the face huggers on RC controllers rather than
it was probably cheaper, yeah. It was probably cheaper to make 20 face huggers than it is one xenomorph. Probably. That probably that probably affected the story for you all.
But when we think about the film being set between Alien and Aliens, the ratio of xenomorphs makes a lot more sense when you think about it. If it's in between the two, it's literally like the medium between both movies. We see like 100 different xenomorphs and aliens, and now we see about what? Was it 6, 7? Nah, it was more than that.
I mean, there was a few. There's a scene where they come into a few. But
I don't want to spoil.
There's multiple scenes where there's multiple xenomorphs all rushing on. So we're dealing with like at least 12 or so, and that's based off of them fucking over that research crew of not that many people compared to that colony that was in Aliens. But continue.
But yeah,
Larry, let the people know where they can find your streams, where you're gonna be streaming. All that type of stuff.
Find me I stream usually during the back half of the week, which is Thursday through Saturday. I stream at Long Game Larry at twitch.com, twitch.tv.
I bet we'll be streaming you losing to me in college football pretty soon.
And he'll be streaming Mass Effect too.
I'll be streaming
in 2024.
Yes,
hey, you know what's funny about Alien, nigga? I watched this movie. I felt the Dead Space remake vibes from it.
Yeah, a lot of people said that.
It definitely
there's
has a
scene
game.
in the movie
It
that's
has
just
a
like
game
this.
format for sure.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what the
Dead
fuck?
Space is influenced by Alien too, so it goes hand in hand.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Cause I was like, what the fuck? Nigga, is this Dead Space the movie, nigga? Y'all need to make a Dead Space movie.
Why did they just say Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade are two lesbians? That's crazy.
Larry, I don't want to cut you off, but are you done, brother? With your outro?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
All right, real quick before I get to the next person, Jack moved Johnny in the chat. Jack, I think you actually like this movie, Jack. I have a feeling you've never seen the Alien movies, but I think Jack would like this movie because he does like.
Is Eddie Murphy in it?
Well, because he does like Callisto Protocol, he does like Dead Space. Like, I think you'll like this movie, Jack. I really do. I think you'll enjoy this movie, Jack. You should check this out with your sisters or whoever.
Batman funny as shit. Nigga said the reason why we didn't see the Xenomorph that long is because it's a callback.
Yeah, he was trying. Nigga trying to be funny. Ain't no fucking way. Trying to be funny.
Jack ain't gonna like that movie unless
it's
Eddie Murphy in it.
Okay, Jack saw the first one.
Or there's a
hey, Jack, I ain't gonna hold you, Jack.
Jack.
Check this out, bro. I think you would like this, Jack.
Man.
But yeah, we can get to the outros again. Go ahead, Docs, with your outro, brother.
Hey man, DOXBRNDO. I'm on YouTube, be doing reviews, soon to be doing interviews and some other shit. So tap in, like, comment, subscribe. I ain't stopped dropping videos since February, so I'm gonna keep dropping every Friday like I'm supposed to. Tap in with your boy. You can find me on IG and Twitter at DaxBrando25. Holla at your boy.
Yes, sir. Chip. And Mafia Quad, outro, brother.
Yes, sir. Good podcast, everyone. We'll catch y'all again next week. And remember to keep it cinema.
Movies. Ripping.
Yeah, man, good episode, man. Larry, hey, man, I did invite Larry onto the podcast. Niggas was against it, but you know, Larry was the highlight of the
Larry,
podcast.
but he got fucking diarrhea of the mouth, man. That's all. You know.
He do.
Oh,
I like discussions. I like having discussions.
Yeah, wait your
My
turn.
nigga Larry's the
Wait your
highlight
turn,
of the podcast.
I'm still learning that, but I like the discussion format would be really healthy for stuff like this. Like the spoiler review would probably be better for the discussion format, but to be fair,
listen, I like spoiler reviews, but the niggas ain't even seen the movie yet. It just came out. They ain't even seen it yet.
I agree.
Yeah, shit,
no.
bro,
I agree. I do gotta work on my etiquette a little bit. I'm sorry, guys, but I was just really excited for this movie, and I just wanted to just bounce off of each other. Pause, nothing crazy, but I just wanted to bounce off each other, like really have a discussion. Like I didn't realize it was the
Let me ask you a question, Larry.
Wait format.
Let me ask you a question, Larry. Do you love movies?
Man, that's all man.
Then you're welcome here anytime. Anytime, brother.
I thank you, brother. And I will
just
be
not next week. Or do we get
like
but anytime.
Like God anytime or
nah, niggas gonna have to start showing their movie collection.
Dead ass. Dead ass. They don't like aliens. Let's be
real. Saint, outro, brother.
Oh yes, sir, man. Good pod, man. Back at it like a crack addict next week.
Wait, first of all, what the fuck are we watching next week? What are we watching?
Yeah, we might have to skip next week.
The Crow, Blink Twice.
The Crow?
The Crow
let's
and
talk
Blink
about
Twice.
It. Come on,
okay,
man.
Yeah, okay.
That shit look crazy.
And last but not least, Tyrek, go ahead.
The Crow. That's another fucking scary movie.
No, it's not scary.
No, it's not.
Oh, I was about to say.
It's like an action movie, really.
Yeah, it's a comic book movie. So.
Monton, never book 13 people again. But good podcast.
Hey, this wasn't me. This wasn't me. It wasn't my fault. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Shout out to everybody who stayed with us live, and shout out to everybody running this back. We will be back next week with some more reviews. Hopefully, there's some more topics. I don't know if y'all noticed, it's been kind of slow on the topics, like as far as the news. I guess because we're getting closer to the end of the year, but hopefully we get some more topics. Definitely got some more movies coming out, so at least we'll have some reviews. Appreciate y'all tuning in. This was a long show, so drop the likes, share the video wherever you can. We appreciate it. And this will be up on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, all of that shit for y'all to listen to. Yeah, we out, man. We'll catch y'all later.
Hold on. Jack smells like corn pop. Fuck you, Jack.
Oh, shit.
You talking about the white bag?
Yeah.
Can't smell worse than a Ninja Turtle.
it.